Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's episode of Dungeons and Dragons. Our adventurers tonight sit around their usual table, ready for the story of the hostess and to play a little game. Tonight they will be investigating a spotted shipwreck filled with pirate goblins. They've captured one of them, who tried to escape multiple times and last been spotted being kept in ropes before the town's protectors, quote unquote. No. Rusty, you have to actually change your picture of Discord, not of the.
Yeah, I just noticed.
Fair, thank you. But moving on. Currently, everybody can see a chicken. You will be joining them, joining our band of adventurers on a thrilling adventure against a band of scareaway pirates that crash landed on an ancient continent. Let's hope they don't have, let's say, bombs. Let's hope they don't have bombs. Bombs will be very unfortunate. And without further ado, we'll start. Well, first of all, fearless expedition leader. Are you going in the early morning, during the day, or at night?
Prancer always wakes up incredibly early, therefore, early morning, we're leaving.
Early morning. Pah! First thing in the morning, as the cock crows. You didn't even know there was roosters around here. The
Excuse me.
Prancer wakes up, stretches out, and starts gathering supplies for her adventure. Soon she will be joined by her fellow adventurers. What is the first thing we see Prancer do preparing for her newest adventure?
Answer would be. Probably checking out the settlement chest and just seeing if there's anything that might be useful that could
Currently,
be taken on this.
there's a javelin, a compass, a net, a potion of expeditious retreat, an antidote, a magical scroll, and 3 copper pieces.
I try to. Wait, hold on. We're not here yet.
As you're checking the chest, a familiar voice comes behind you. Momo! Momo comes out of her tent with heavy bandages around her middle where she has gotten a large wound from a saw mishap with her trusty idol. Something with a little bit of awry for maybe a discussion or two, and some unfortunate accidents happened. Still, early up in the morning, ready for a new day of adventure. Let's hope you don't break any stitches.
Prancer would probably take out the potion of expeditious retreat, the antidote, and the scroll of trinket of
I
knives.
try to recall knowledge and see if goblins are any known for keeping poisons.
You can certainly do that. Roll me a knowledge society. First,
Society.
roll tonight. Let's see how it goes.
Society. Haha.
Haha! Yeah, very
I
average
have
joke. 15? Some of them do. They are mostly known to use all kinds of eclectic tools, most favorably fire. But there are goblin tribes known for poisoning their weapons.
just pat for answer on the back. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad for you. They have a tendency of using fire, so
Mm-hmm.
having our little
Yeah.
fire retardant kitty.
Yeah, though I'm thinking having this potion could be good in case someone needs to run away. The antidote's always just good to have in case someone's poisoned.
Of course.
And there's always a good idea to have a shrinker knives, just in case.
Tetsu. You're the next to wake up. You see your 2 party members in the early morning starting to get their supplies together. What do you do?
I'll walk around, still waking up, grabbing some fresh air. Preparing myself for the adventure we are about to have.
Is Tosetsu a coffee person? Is they you should not speak to me in the morning until I've had my daily cup of negative energy?
No.
Fair enough. A few stretches, maybe a yawn or two, and Tosetsu is ready for the party. Next up, a new member, Bushella. Recently arrived on the astral skip to the portal. A oracle who claims to speak with the dead. She wished to join you on this expedition. Bushella, what do you do? How do we find you in this morning? Maybe it's the first or second day you've arrived in this encampment in an unknown place.
Well, after getting up in the morning, Michelle will meditate a bit.
You meditate. Anything particular? Do you go through different scrolls? Do you try and commune with anybody? Do you have any holy ceremonies you follow?
I would try to commune with any nearby dead people.
Make a religion roll. So, if you click on your character, at the very top, you'll see a bar of strikes, actions, inventory, spells, features, etc. One of these says skills. Under skills, you can find religion. Could you roll me a religion check? There you go.
Oh
A
boy.
12.
Every
Rolling a
roll
lot of tens.
now has been tense.
Yeah, well, that's a good average. Let's hope your pluses are enough. You try and calm yourself. Try and communicate, see if there's any lingering spirits around. However, the town is starting to get bustling, starting to get noisy, so it's hard to communicate anything. You think you saw a glimpse of something in the water, maybe, like a face, but it's soon, when you try focusing on it, it is soon passed away. As you're kind of trying to do meditation, another sleepy figure steps out of her tent. Paula, welcome to the party. It's early in the morning, and most of the party seems to already be arriving. There's only one more member you're waiting for. What do you do?
I see everybody's grouping up and I get distracted by a nearby bird. I chase after it and try to attack it.
Make a unarmed attack or a fist attack. Just roll an attack. Let's see what happens. Get a bird. Yeah, that bird's dead. Paula eventually to rise with like a few like tail feathers sticking out of her mouth.
What did
And
you do?
Kill the bird,
Why?
because I'm a tiger. I got distracted.
And finally, the last member and newest addition, Ironera, comes walking out of the woods. A wood elf. Her skin almost exactly like bark. It's a weird combination between actual skin and bark, almost seem to flow fluidly into each other. Her hair that's of plant matter, and small little flowers springing out of her out of her ears, out of her tree roots that seem to be hair, and a bright energy shining out of her eyes. Iroha, you come to join this party to find, fight, or discover all about this new shipwreck of goblins that has been pestering this land. What do you do?
I go to the beach and pray to my goddess.
Very well. Maybe you sit next to Pushella, who's currently praying, trying to contact with the dead. You both have a moment of silence, trying to meditate, trying to commune. Could you also roll me a, well, nature or religion? See which is higher for you.
How do you roll again?
You click on your character, and at the very top you see two different bars with strikes, action, inventory. You go to skills, And then you should see religion or nature. Both are the same, so roll either or.
There we go. What should I roll?
Religion or nature, as you worship a nature goddess. As you sit down and meditate, you become almost one with nature, and as you small patches of flowers start to patch around you. Small at first, but eventually grow out a little bit. One of them even sprouts on top of your sleep, top of your skull. It's now a pretty little flower in Aurora's hair. Prancer, your party seems to be all here. What's the plan?
Alright, well, now that we're here, as you know, there's a little pirate thing we're gonna go be attacking. I hope you're all ready. And I have a nice little celebration of each here. Keep morale up.
Keeping the morale off. Well, let's see if something fun happens. Why don't you roll me a diplomacy or performance? Let's make sure. A harvest speech from Perenza. One of the current veterans of the settlement, been on the most expeditions to carry Momo. You are in good hands. These two know what they're doing. And thus, the group gathers and starts to set off into the journey, traveling once more over Graveslot Landing. Do you go over the coast or to land? To the old cave where you found, or do you follow the coastline again?
Do we have figured out which way is faster yet?
By your estimation, going straight through would be a little faster. Save you probably an hour.
And straight through it is.
Straight through it is. Thus, the party starts together. Going straight through Graveslot's Landing. Where are you? There you go. You've seen. Let's clear all of this up for a second before activating. And activate. So, welcome, Perencer. You start to lead the group. You go a little more south and then east, eventually cutting southeastwards to the small clearing you guys currently have made where you're building the first house in settlement. You start to lead the group. What do you do?
I'll be using the spell No Direction to make sure we don't get lost.
Smart.
I can cast that. There we go.
In your mind's eye, you see a path northwards. Immediately know which direction is north, if it exists at your current location. You keep it at the start directly behind you until eventually you start cutting off a little bit of the path you've navigated last time, where you've eventually lost Momo for a little while.
No direction, but wait, no, wait. It's my turn. Sorry.
And you keep it a little bit more towards your left shoulder as you follow that direction. Make a nature check. A 5. I'll give this one advantage since it's the first time you're using no direction. Roll it again for me.
Oh, yay. Oh,
Much better.
Ooh.
At first, you're kind of overwhelmed by the spell itself. Haven't not really used it here yet. Kind of finding your inner compass distorted for a bit. You start to wander off the path until eventually it kind of snaps and everything seems sense. And you see in your mind's eye the map area, Zanzarov made, your previous expeditions, and you're able to write your path. Who is next in the expedition? Who is second? Who wish to be next, Priscilla? Following Perencer.
Oh, okay.
You follow Perencer around as they casting their magic to guide you guys through the lands. What will you do on this travel, on this expedition, on this journey?
Well, I'll follow no, Prancer close behind, as I don't know the ways of the land. But could I maybe cast guidance on him? Or
Also, you can use your magic to help them out, sure. Your magic is of the divine type, so could you make a religion check?
mm-hmm. Oh.
With a 10, you start to assist them, executing the simple guidance spell over and over to Barenzer, allowing them to see with eyes unseen in their own direction. Barenzer, you have a lot of magical means currently to help you navigate. The clear path seems very clear to you. Who is third in line?
I'll be.
Paula, walking behind Priscilla and Barenzer, using their magic uh, in accords. What do you do? Where's Paula?
I use my keen sense of smell to see if there's anything I can pick up with it.
Very well. You make a perception check. Yeah, that's a very nice roll. You're able to kind of use your sense of smell to actually locate the distance of the ocean you guys are going to. They've told you about this cave they found and the creatures they found. The soul cat you also slew, and that they found two of their kind, three of their kind, in a cave that you guys need to pass through. And throughout the journey, you actually start to eventually pick it up. It's a very prominent smell, and even from this distance, it starts to kind of perpetuate. Especially these probably have been rotting for over a week. Who is fourth in line?
Let me go.
Why not
You.
I'm going last?
Very well. Irunera, what do you do?
I keep a lookout for the enemies that might show up.
Very well. Would you also make me a perception check? Since there's a second perception check being made for this travel sequence, for this little montage, it'll make the difficulty be slightly higher. Make me a perception check. It is
I'm
under
looking for
attributes, not under skills.
Oh.
It's a bit weird.
Initiative? Not the initiative, right?
Nope, just normal perception.
Okay.
Initiative is for when you need to roll for combat. With a 16, there's a few like forested areas, a few clearings, lots of hills in these areas. You being a wood elf, you actually know pretty well where to keep an eye out. You spot different floras and faunas going on that others might not see. The few rodents here and there, squirrel-like creatures, insects, birds. It's actually a very peaceful day today. Seems you'll be having no such problems for the most part, for a large section of your journey. Then, fifth in line, Setsu.
Will be me.
What do you do?
I will be on my guard, keeping a lookout from behind to make sure that nothing will approach us from any sort of direction.
Sounds like a perception check. Would you like to make a perception check? Otherwise, if you're ready for combat, you could also make me a attack roll. If you wish to kind of be on high alert for any combat itself.
I'll be on a high alert.
Then could you please make me a unarmed attack?
Unarmed attack.
Damn, you guys are rolling pretty damn well. Forming a back line, Setsu keeps their magical senses tangled, their martial prowess, keeping an eye out, keeping themselves combat ready. Maybe at some point there's even a small thing that needs to be fought, maybe a wild animal that's hungry or thinks you're in their territory, and Setsu is able to quickly either scare them off or dispose of them. It's up to you. And then finally, last in line, is Momo.
I'm gonna stay behind with gonna cast No Direction and just make sure that we're staying on track and make sure that nobody's that no one's getting out or like going off.
Fair enough. If you're using your magical means to assist this journey, could you also make me a divine check? This will also be at a slightly harder DC.
Divine check.
Yes, a religion. Religion, sorry.
A religion. Okay.
22, damn. So this expedition seems to be definitely going on rolls. Whether it was Perenser's inspirational speech, all the preparations you made, or this band just seems to have a certain coordination together. You guys effortlessly find yourself back into the shark shore. You like guys left yourself up. You're able to climb on top of one of the stones, and you're easily able to see, after about 2 hours of traveling, in a distance, a shipwreck. It is broad daylight. Currently, it's probably in the middle of the day. The sun is almost at its peak. What is going to be your plan of approach?
Hey, so we have two options. We could either go in there stealthily, which I don't know how good we are at, but it's an idea. Alternatively, we try to just blend in by talking our way. Like, oh yeah, I'm totally supposed to be here. How are you doing? And just talk our way in. What do you guys think?
That sounds splendid.
I mean, as goblins, I don't really put it past them to fall for that.
I
So,
am capable of both.
Let's just say I'll let you guys do the talking or the sneaking.
I'm sure they'll understand.
well, let's hope they don't. Let's hope they don't understand. That would be horrible.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, they should not understand.
Yeah.
Right? I guess we could just go in and have a friendly chat then.
Yeah. Let's go in, have a friendly chat with them, see what their deal is.
I'm sure
Alrighty.
they won't hurt us.
I'm sure they will, but that's neither here nor there.
This is gonna be fun. The friendly approach it is. As you guys start to grow
Aggressively friendly.
aggressively friendly, lovely. As you guys start to approach the shipwreck closer and closer and closer. Who is the first to approach? You guys all approach at once? Do you send one person out? Let's say you're about a single mile off before you kinda have all these discussions.
How
As the
about-
leader, I think I should go first.
I don't know, maybe that Ionara person that is saying that they're pretty good at talking should also, go with you up front.
I'm amazing at talking.
Alright,
But it
I
wouldn't hurt to
trust
have
you.
help.
How about I give you some backup while you talk? I sneak around behind you.
Sounds good.
So Aurora and Prancer will be the first on spot, on site.
Mm.
Very well. Bah. Then we switch over. Welcome to Graverod's Princess. Bah. There you go. The stream can see it too. You spot a broken ship, a ship of the line, standing almost 70 feet high at its peak. Its mast, long, put down, is split in half. Its two sides, on either side, there's no defenses set up. However, very quickly you do notice that goblins are just teaming around. The first one you spot clearly in sight is a single goblin with a toes in the water, kind of murmuring some kind of song to himself in goblin.
This fella seems friendly enough.
but it doesn't look like an important person. How about we just keep walking?
Very well.
Do you
Now,
just...
Prancer's going to walk as they're supposed to be there, confidently.
Mm-hmm. The goblin below seems to be very, very occupied with the beach. They have an almost childlike giggle to them every time a wave comes in and they kind of splash the water back. They eventually find some kind of shell they are very infatuated by. Bah. You hear 3 more goblins in the distance. You see one a little further out and a little tree kind of climbing it to see what's up in the top. And you hear 2 more further down, probably somewhere around the end of the ship. They seem to
I
be
look back.
These 2 seem to be talking to each other, while the tree climbing goblin just seems to be doing their own thing.
Does the tree climbing goblin seem to be like keeping lookout, or?
Make a perception check. Possibly, maybe. It's goblin.
I don't know. Maybe you should be keeping a low profile. Be stealthy.
Alright, I'll sneak aboard the ship.
Alright, Aurora. Can you make me a sneak check, a stealth check? So only skills. Roll me stealth.
Yep.
That's a very nice roll. You're currently concealed for as far as you know. You're able to hide beside the ship. You would have to like walk around into the middle of the ship to be able to get into the ship. Everywhere you're currently seeing is not an entrance into the ship. There's still the hull.
Prancer's going to just walk forward and go like, "Hello," and
Yep.
wave.
Interesting. Give me a second. I did something stupid. Bop. As you wave and say hello and comment to them, you and Irona start hearing a lot more voices. Also coming from above you. And you suddenly see a line of pirates above on the deck peek out. 3 little heads looking down at you. These big open teeth grins filled with razor sharp teeth. All a little different. Some were canine-like, some were shark-like, others almost like eel teeth. What do you do?
Alright, well, I wave up at them and say, go like, "Hello." I completely forgot that I can't speak Goblin.
Confidence killed the cat, apparently.
What language was that again?
Goblin. Goblin, speak goblin. The 3 goblins above you coordinately facepalm. You know, like the Star Trek gifs, you know, of all the people like facepalming, like Monty Python style. And they go down and it's like, really? You come here to our shipwreck, and this is what you come with? You can't even
Well,
speak goblin.
Well, you can speak common, so at least I can still talk with you,
Some
right?
of us can speak goblin.
Oh, well, maybe you could be translator, please?
Fine. One of the goblins comes forward who has a small set of drums. And he goes in, boom, 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 boom. We're Grave Rot's crew. And we're coming for you. The other 2 goblins grab their bows. We're Grave Rot's crew. We're putting you in a stew. Boom, boom, boom. We're Grave Root stew. You should run. They start to draw out their bows.
Looks like the time for me to run.
I need you to roll initiative. As I need Aurora to do that too. Bah. And the 2 goblins above.
Initiative perception.
Yes! You can also roll initiative stealth. You can use your previous stealth check. Let me use that one. So,
Yeah.
boop! There you go. So, you have an initiative of 19. Let me switch off to some fun music.
It's not letting me do that.
I've already done this there.
Oh.
So, we begin our combat with one of the goblins above, rearing a bow, an arrow, and shooting one down at Sperancer. Now, the ship is very large, and this is out of their range, default range of a short bow. So this is a -2. Sperancer, a arrow, and it's directly in front of your feet. The goblin starts to yell out profanities in goblin towards you, and then the other goblin kind of starts to all get around into a big shovel. Apparently, they're either just yelling at him about his shots or complimenting him. It's kind of hard to understand a goblin. He wastes one of his actions and makes a second shot. With a 16. Hits your armor class exactly. As you try and turn around, the other goblin fires one arrow. You jump out of the way, but it scratches the back of your leg as you start to run. You take 4 slashing damage. Irora, you are currently hidden.
Can I
Sperancer
message the rest of the group?
Oh, absolutely, you can. You
And
can
I'd
yell
like
out.
to cast message to. I have message.
Oh, that works even better. Yeah, they're
I'd
like,
like to quietly mouth words to. I forgot the names of whoever stood behind.
It's not the door.
Ludovin, Totetsu, Paula, and
Right.
Momo.
Yeah, let's go with Momo. I message Momo
Momo,
and tell her we need help right now.
you hear a voice you've heard multiple times today. Scream out for help. Could have predicted it going like this. At the end of on the next round, you guys will enter from the right. You have one more action,
Like
Aurora.
the others, to no one's surprise, trying to speak with the goblins failed.
Oh, look,
Was
friends.
worth a try.
It was worth a try, that's true.
I can smash some goblins' heads.
You have one action. There's a goblin below you. The goblins up top of the ship are like 70 feet up at a very awkward angle.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. I'm still concealed, right?
Yes.
So I'd like to move a little closer to Provencer.
Do you wish to do so stealthily or are you just going to run?
Stealthily.
Then please could you make me another sneak attack? Sneak roll. A 14. Fair enough. You start to move forward. You can move up to half of your movement speed, which because you're an elf is 13, so you can move 3 squares of 15 feet. So like 1, 2, 3. And you start to move towards Provencer. Provencer! You're being shot at by arrows.
Who exactly shot me?
We call him this bugger.
Okay. So those two are attacking. What about the ones at the beach and the one in the tree? How are they reacting?
They seem to be slowly gathering their shit. Their goblins, they sometimes are a bit slow, so they're kind of like oh yeah, it's probably nothing, you know, it's probably just all the rest of them making headway. At the start of next turn, they will notice and they will roll initiative too. So when the rest of your party starts to enter is when they start to go into combat as well.
And they're how far away from me?
The one in the tree is about 60 feet, below is also 60 feet, and one behind the ship is 80 feet.
And the one up on the ship, where you said like 70 feet?
Yeah, 70 feet high.
Okay. Hmm. So, wait, how are they shooting down at me?
Short bows. They're kind of like
If I go really close to the ship, can they even shoot me?
they have then you will have cover. You can even take the cover action to increase your armor class even further.
Do I have? Just get away from them.
That'd be a very good idea.
That way, if I go over here, these guys shouldn't be able to reach me as easily.
Yes, there will also have a limit on their range, so they will start penalties for their range attacks. What do you do?
Spend one movement to move here, and another movement to move here, so I'm by the tree.
Right, drag your character up. The goblin that's currently kind of trying to climb the tree, let's see, he's like 10 feet in the tree itself. Finally starts actually kind of notice that you are not a goblin, in fact are a cat that's on fire. What do you do with your last action?
I'd like to chuck an elemental toss at the goblin in the tree.
Make yourself an
Hopefully he
elemental
falls
toss.
down with this.
Maybe if you roll high enough. Roll the damage. Or roll the attack first. I'll say it's flat-footed since she's... Yeah, that works. Roll damage!
One more damage because blood or
But
yeah, one more damage.
doesn't matter. This tiny, green, almost monkey-like creature is perplexed as suddenly a small ball of fire just tosses their face. First mistaking it as a pretty light, they kinda just open their mouth like it's a firefly they can eat. Closing it, they quickly discover it's not a firefly, it is indeed a magical elemental toss. This, of course, ends in their heads being mostly incinerated. The first kill goes to Prancer.
No, these goblins are super weak.
Bah! The other Goblin Commando's turn. They do spot Aurora. They will make one attack at Aurora. Aurora, since your angle is very awkward for them, you'll first have to move up right beside you, and you'll still have a +2 to your armor class. They'll try and fire down with their short bow. Let's see. That's like at a -4, so yeah, that's a 12. Won't hit you. You try and like peek out from outside to see where Perencer is, and you hear the twang of a bow go off as you like put yourself solid. You see like an arrow pass right where your face was. You hear the goblin say something in Goblin above you. Rest of the party. Let's see. There's a Paula. There is a Tetsu. There is a Momo together with Idol. And Pushella. I need all of you to go roll me some initiative. As do I need to do this, guys.
Where do we do the initiative roll?
Attributes.
Yes. On attributes. Split perception.
Thank you. Oh.
Momo.
I was trying to roll initiative for Idle, but he's excluded, so it didn't work.
He works on your turn. Momo, you're first on the scene, coming to the rescue of your now very familiar fellow adventurer. What do you do?
Can I see the goblin from on top there?
One of them. You saw one of them just kind of peek around the corner, shooting at the Ironera.
Okay. Then I'm gonna take my first action to there.
There you go.
Can I see them better from there?
Little bit. Still an awkward angle, and they do have a little cover from their boat. Any attack made against them, if it isn't like a will save, an actual attack will be at like a -4.
Yeah.
They're also like 90 feet away from you.
Which feat did I take for Idle this round? Yes, I took Alacritus movement.
Idle can now move 35 feet.
Yes. I'm gonna move him there as part of my movement action too.
There you go.
I'm gonna move to there and make a there. Make a single strike with my bow. Left.
Alrighty, fire the bow of yours. A 13 -4 to a 9 will certainly not be enough. Let's see. You move twice. Ida moved
Twice,
once,
attack
and you
once,
attacked.
I will move once.
That'll be your turn. Also, Aurora and Perencer, being the first on the scene, I'm both giving you also an extra hero point. For Irona and Pushella, you can use hero points to reroll any roll you made, such as a save throw, an attack roll, a skill check, or anything else. You can also use them to not die. Seeing Momo pick up a bow and try and shoot at the other goblin, the one that fired the first shot starts to unleash their short bow, firing 3 rapid arrows at Momo. These will be all at a -2, but a 24 will definitely hit. Dealing 1 whole damage. 2 more arrows fire in rapid succession. Bah. Oh, where's the other one? That's a blaze 0. And that's even less than that. The other 2 way off. There was one that you actually had to dodge and trying to figure out where you shoot next. There's just like 2 arrows that are like beside you. They once more start giving each other shit. Tosetsu. What do you do? There's one cute little goblin playing in the water below you guys.
I will move about. I'll move here.
You can move 25 feet.
Then I will. Oh. I will use Foxfire.
Foxfire. Roll that attack. A 13. Even when I'm being distracted, they start to hear the little flings of little cinders that come from your magical energy, from the fires that you could emanate. And they almost dodge on instance, these agile, jumpy little creatures. You have 1 more action. What do you do?
I will cast Arcane Cascade.
You go into Arcane Cascade, letting your Foxfire perpetuate your very being. You go into Arcane Cascade stance, gaining fire damage. Bah. Ironera, you're pretty sure you're no longer concealed.
Yep.
What do you do?
Given, I'd like to climb up the wall to grab that little goblin and pull him off the railing.
They are 70 feet high.
Well, I am a wood elf and I'm quite familiar with climbing trees.
You can certainly try it. Make an athletics check.
Oh. You know what? Never mind. Okay.
Bah.
How far can I walk?
You can move 30 feet, which is 6 squares.
30 feet, okay,
Do you wish to cast Detect Alignment?
will that even reach the goblins up top?
It's 30 feet, no it won't.
Yeah,
You're pretty sure they're evil. They literally took the first moment they saw you guys as an opportunity to shoot at you guys.
Can I use the rope to climb up?
Your rope is 50 feet, I believe.
Ah.
Yeah, 50 feet.
You know what, then I'll cast Protection on Momo from evil.
protection from evil. Let's see. It is target. You must be next to them, so you can move 1 feet upwards, and you can touch them and protect them from evil.
Very well, then I will do so.
Momo, actually Aurora, Ironera. How does your magic appear? What is your magic? How does your magic look? Being a cleric of a fae.
How would it appear with a lot of particles? Bright light,
Particle effects.
bright,
I'm lagging.
sparkling particles envelop Momo.
Momo suddenly a bright, almost armor-like mist of leaves and twigs and other magical conjunctions of nature start to float around you. Ironera quickly informs you that it will protect you from any attacks these goblins make. You have +1 stats bonus to your armor class and saving throws against creatures, and a +1 against effects from such creatures that will directly control the target against attacks made by summoned creature of the chosen alignment. And then we go to one of the goblin warriors. Finally, they notice that something is off. They start to yell at each other, something in goblin. And one of the little buggers simply... no, he delays. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Pap. He starts to wait for his buddy. Paula. What do you do?
Yes. I want to try to jump up on the first deck of the ship and stand underneath the bow if I can. So
That
that
little-
would be right here.
You can see there's a large portion of that missing, and it's still up like 50 feet in the air. It's you might also need like completely go to the center. Parents are currently aside of this. There is a way inside the ship.
Alright.
It seems there's currently, unless you guys have like expert climbing gear, and you'll probably be assailed while you're climbing, is maybe not the safest way, but definitely the most direct. You can certainly try and climb it, but it will definitely need you a couple of checks.
Okay. I'm gonna move myself up near here, and then I'm gonna use cover.
You're currently in cover. You have one more action.
Alright, I wanna get into tiger stance too.
Very well. Prepare for combat. Your claws sharpened. There you go. Per answer. You've made a kill. Your allies seem to all gather up around the ship. You see that there are 2 entrances to this broken ship that you can take. You can take either the left deck, I think that's called the poop deck, or the upper deck. Which one's that called? You have the poop deck and what's the forward? Stir?
I think the poop deck is the back deck.
Yeah, that's the one on the left.
Prancer is going to be going towards the front end of the ship. These goblins have seen everyone, right?
Yes, these 2 are currently kind of hyping each other up to start to go into combat. They start to move forward, they start to brandish their rather crude weaponry. Let me actually show you what you see. Where are you guys? I need to close this, I need this. Pah! With makeshift armor and makeshift weaponry, these fierce little creatures might not seem like much of a threat on their own, but in large numbers they overwhelm their enemies.
I'm going to shout towards the other party members. Get back here! There's a entrance to the ship over here. Come on! just to get him over to where I am
Very well.
inside the ship. And then I'd like to use my last 2 actions to cast Produce Flame on that one.
Excellent. Cast Produce Flame. Roll that attack. A 15 will sadly not hit. I come very close to it, but the one you targeted
I'll use a hero point.
Very well. Reroll. Let's see what we get.
Well,
The exact bloody same. It seems the dice tells you to be pleased with your 15. As the goblin sees the fire coming from your fingertips, they simply duck into a wave that was coming on shore. Pushella! Everybody seems to kind of be spreading out. There's a small goblin to your south, and the rest is starting to gather around the ship. What would you like to do?
Realizing that maybe the goblins aren't friends,
Not really.
she'll look at the one below her and see that he's all alone and run to assist.
You certainly can. You have 25 feet of movement, so you can move 5 squares. Now would you like to assist?
Let's see.
You have a lot of fun spells. You can of course try and aid the Setsu, giving them a small bonus to their next attack. Or you can fire sling.
I'll shoot it with my sling.
Excellent. Then go to your strikes and press your first button on sling.
There we go.
822 hits. Roll that damage. A nice 2 damage flies out as you launch a small stone right at this goblin that previously was kind of dodging the Setsu's foxfire. They run towards a blade they put into the sand, and you intercept them with a tiny rock hitting them in the face. You have one more action. What would you like to do?
Oh, I can do more?
You can do 3 actions per turn. You moved, you shot, you can shoot again, you can aid the Setsu, you can try and maybe get some knowledge about these creatures. You could go on the defensive and take some cover.
I'd like to aid Tetsu.
Excellent. You prepare that you will aid the Tetsu on their turn. Now, a whole bunch of goblins are going. These 2 are charging. Let's see. I think that was about... Oh, that's not what I wanted. I'll say that it's like 2 movement for both of them, so I'll both make 1 attack at Prancer, which they're currently flanking.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, don't worry there. Well, strike at... That's a 20. Dealing 1 whole damage. The other one makes another attack with their crude weaponry. Misses. As one strikes out at you, Prancer, they come very close towards actually damaging you. However, they're only able to nick a small part of your skin. The second one tries to come at you, and you simply kick it away with the backswing of your foot, as they were trying to kind of fairly poorly time their actions. One of the goblins at the top starts to rain down arrow fire. I'll make 1 at Momo, 1 at Rona, and 1 at Paula. Let's see where I attack first. Oh, D3. What is with all these annoying little people that need to be banned? 2. They fire first at Irona. At a -2 for the range. With a 20, they will hit. Dealing a whopping 2 damage. Arrow finds your barked skin, Irona, chopping it off a little bit. Dark red sap starts to bleed out from the wound.
Ouch.
Second one at Momo. to shoot a rapid fire of arrows. A 19 will hit.
Well,
Another 1 damage. And lastly, one at Paula that is taking cover. A 13 will definitely not hit. The arrow finds the side of the ship. Having 2 successful shots, the goblin seems to be cheering. Happy that they're seeming to be making headway. This little goblin, seeing themselves outnumbered by 2 to 1, starts to briefly run away. 5. Yeah, up to there. I'll say there. Momo. They keep firing arrows from the top. What do you do?
I respond. But first, I'm going to move idle there. I'm going to move myself to here. I'm going to try to fire at them again with my bow.
Fair enough. Make an attack.
That's another 30.
That will not hit. These were... You have 1 more action left.
I'm gonna try to demoralize the one on top, like the one closest to your.
The one that just fired a whole bunch of arrows.
Hmm?
The one just fired a whole bunch of arrows at all of you?
Yes.
Very well. How do you
Who
demoralize
I've
this
been
creature?
shooting at.
How do you demoralize them?
I'm just seeing like one shot on the left side, one on the right side. Next to the bone between your eyes.
Make that intimidation check.
Does he believe me?
He fucking does.
That's demoralized too.
That is demoralized too. But they become frightened too, taking a -2 on pretty much everything they do.
Loading their AC.
The other goblin rallies your shots. They will fire 1 at Momo.
Ah. Suck
Going
it.
white. They say profanity back in Goblin as they make a rude gesture towards you. At least I think they do. You think they do. They're goblins. They kind of make a peace symbol, which in their society might mean a middle finger.
Understandable.
Understandable.
They're goblins.
They're goblins. Don't try to understand goblins. He starts to actually, as he like fires the arrow, and he looks at his buddy, who's currently like looking scared, like the arrows pierce around them. He doesn't look questioningly at them, and starts to go into a heated discussion together, trying to kind of shake their buddy out of it. Tosetsu, your query is running away. What do you do?
I am able to move up here, right?
Nope.
Up on the ship.
Nope. That's like 50 feet up. It's like very high up in the decks.
It's in the sand here. I can see the sand touching in.
That is a broken piece.
Ah, okay. Explains more.
There are about 4 layers that you guys have to ascend. 5 actually. That is like on layer 4.
I will move up to the goblin.
Moment these squares become fully blued, it will become difficult terrain and will be twice as much to walk through. Take twice as much to walk through.
This is a bad situation. I hate it. I will be moving up towards Paula.
You can move 35 feet now. That's 30 feet. Yeah.
I think 30 or something like that.
That'll be one move action.
And can I cast shield? Or does it take 2 actions?
Just one.
Just one, okay.
And you've only used one action up until now.
Then I will cast shield.
A magical bubble. Your magical bubble starts to surround you.
Yeah, I can't really do much else. Can I? I can't really do anything else. My long range attacks are
You can move further.
not reach. What? Move further.
Yeah. Simply move.
Then I will move to the left of Ironara.
You sort of sprint together with your group, raising your magical barrier to keep yourself from arrow fire. Ironera, you're being shot at. Quite rude, honestly.
Yeah, quite rude. But I ignore the goblins on top, and I'd like to use 2 movements to get closer to Perenza.
You can move up to 60 feet in 2 movements.
You know what? I think there will be fine.
Right. Boop. There you go. You sort of close in the distance.
And since I have 1 action left, I'd like to cast Harm
Ooh.
on this goblin right here. The one behind Perenza. How does it work?
Okay. Harm has 3 different types of channeling intensities. The first one you have to touch a person for. The second one is 30 feet of rangement. The last one, which will take your entire round, is a giant 30 feet explosion around you that starts to damage everybody or heal undead creatures. Using just 1 action for it will only be able to use it at touch range.
Okay, then never mind that. I'll draw my scythe then.
Fair enough. You weren't very willing that one just yet. You can draw your scythe.
Struggling. There we go. That should work.
It's now sheeted.
Oh.
There, wait. Here. There you go. You start to charge to help her answer, brandishing your fierce sight. Paula.
Alright. Let's see here. First of all, I wanna probably use 2 movement turns if I can.
You definitely can. You can move up to 60 feet.
Yes. I will move right there. There we go.
Lovely.
And since I'm still not in range of anything, can I try to learn more about the goblins that I see in front of me?
Absolutely. Make a society check.
Alright.
It's not that one. It's just as your skills and look for society.
Oh shit, I'm spamming it, aren't I?
A little bit. But thank you for trying to let us know how Recon Knowledge Society works.
Where was it, you said?
in skills or proficiencies, and just look for society.
Thank you. Oh, I'm really good at society, guys.
You were almost very, very bad at it.
Society.
Goblins are icky. They don't taste great.
Society.
They usually steal your food. Usually hunt your food. They're very well known of, being vicious little asshole predators.
Alright.
Parencer, you're currently surrounded. What do you do?
Aha, I'm not in danger. They're in danger. I move over here, I just walk around them.
You're able to easily move your way around these two. They swipe out a few times, but the short arms and uncoordinated attacks are easily evaded.
And I cast Burning Hands.
Oh, hell yeah.
So they make a reflex save.
Oh, I want to place a cone. Place a cone. Bah, there you go. Ha 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 ha. Alright, let me make that reflex save for you. No, it's pressure. Oh, annoying. Hello. Whatever, reflex save. The first one makes it, taking half damage.
I accidentally placed another cone.
The second one doesn't make it, take it full damage. So this one takes half damage. Oh, one stock. Jabba jabba. And this one takes half damage again. Pop. For another Guilford Parencer. 2 scorched bodies of goblins now lit as stands.
And I look at the last goblin. Menacingly.
Growl at the last goblin, standing there, shaking their little legs. Bashella, you're alone. The rest of your party seems to be moving around the ship. What do you do?
Is this goblin right here looking kind of hurt?
Yeah, that one is a little bit hurt from your stone that you shot with him with your sling. They have a nasty blood trail currently running on their face.
And are you guys okay up there?
You hear screaming from somewhere behind the ship.
I'm fine.
You're fine? Okay, I'll just kill this one then.
Have fun.
How do I check my movement?
It's at the very start of your character in the character screen. You have 25 feet of movement. It's in the middle. Next to size, key ability, and encumbrance bulk.
Is this enough?
One thing you can check by is on the very left, you have to kind of select measurements. And one of them is a measurement distance. It's a ruler.
Oh, okay, thank you.
And everybody's having fun with the rulers.
Wait, but yeah, where was I? I was here?
Hold on, let me check.
Yes.
There we go.
Just track your character where you want to walk.
How do I move the character again?
You can either drag with your mouse or with the arrow keys. There you go. Otherwise, you just tell me, hey, I want to go here, and I'll move your character. You move up. What do you do? Bushella.
Are you there?
Lula.
Oh wait, sorry.
It's still your
I'd
turn
like
there.
to cast Soul Siphon.
Soul Siphon. Now that's very sexy. Soul Siphon has 30 feet. You can actually do that. So go to your spells and click Soul Siphon.
Okay, and
And I need to make a fortitude save.
Do I click on save DC or the damage?
I click on fate. Fort. This goblin rolls a 14. It's not high enough for your 16. So roll your damage. They fail. He takes full damage and becomes drained 1. And I take 3 damage. You literally suck the life out of this goblin. You make him one with death as they fall over into the ocean, being swept away by the dull waves that are kind of falling in line in this soft morning. This goblin was just enjoying, and now their lifeless body is just floating into the ocean.
Oh then. Do I still have one action?
Use 1 action to move, and it is 2 actions. No, yes, one Solfaven is only 1 action, so you actually have 1 more action.
Can I use animate that?
Animate that costs you 3 whole actions. It will cost your entire turn. If you wish to animate the goblin,
Yes.
that will probably come in somewhere next. Later, dear.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Hold on, you have animate dead.
She laughs menacingly.
We'll talk about it later. Well, in that case, let's see. Do I have any support spells?
Oh, you know, you can just walk back to the group.
Guidance.
Oh wait, you are all up there. Can I walk up to the others?
You can walk 25 feet, so you can walk to about here.
Okay.
There you go.
That is all.
You start to casually walk back after being very, very happy about that goblin's existence ending.
Brutal.
Very.
I like it.
One goblin is slightly less toast than the other one. There's one goblin in... Oh fuck, I should have used that ability. Damn it.
This needs to be changed.
This goblin is going to slice out at Prancer.
Yeah, right.
You kick its weapon away. It looks very frightened at you. Where's the F? Frightened. It goes ah and goes in this direction. Ah!
Press F to frighten goblin.
No, not that one. That one is dead. That one can't move. This goblin is trying to run. The goblin that was frightened seems to be in a heated discussion with the other goblin besides it, trying to either being shaken out of whatever it's currently doing, or bragging about its accomplishment here. It's only able to fire a single shot at the Setsu below them. This is at another -2. So a 13. The arrow easily bounced off the Setsu's magical barrier. They once more get into some kind of discussion with their friend. Hopefully friend. Maybe friend. Goblin dynamics are kind of complicated. Momo, it is thou turn.
I wish to follow through on my promise, and I wish to shoot the frightened goblin.
Alright, make another attack. Shoot that bow. An
18 should be
18.
enough to hit a goblin.
With them being 70 feet up high, behind
That
some
is
kind of
true.
thing, it hits.
Oh, okay.
8.
That's true. Okay. Well, that is damage, I'm guessing.
You roll your damage. An arrow finds this annoying little bugger back. After having shot you guys with so many arrows, it finally gets its own remedy back at it. As it was in discussion, it finally finds the pointy end of an arrow sticking out of its shoulder. You have 2 more actions. And 1 for idle.
That's 2 actions there.
Either you or Idle can take one more action.
And that's gonna be idle.
Very well. Yeah, that's a nice one you got there.
I know. It is a nice one.
Hey, why can't I see through that? That's not supposed to be. Ah, fetch cakes. Give me a second. That one certainly does not hit. You can reroll using a hero point, or we can move on.
Yes, actually, I do want to do that. I forgot I could.
Excellent.
Which is kind of dumb because I was thinking about re-rolling it with just a second before.
Mm-hmm.
13 probably doesn't hit either, or
Sorry for a second. There you go, much better.
does a 13 hit?
A 13 for the frightened goblin. Yeah, they are scared enough that they see your giant idol try and swipe at them with their sights. They make a mad dash for it and almost crumble into the sand. The swing from your idol's blades swings right over their head. It misses. One of the goblin commandos slaps their friend once in the face, and they take one step upwards to make 2 shots. One will be at Tetsu and one will be at Momo. Let's see which one goes first. From left to right. First one will be at Tetsu. At a -2. Arrows fly down at you guys. A 15 coming down to 13. Another arrow harmlessly bounces off Tetsu's shield. A second arrow flies out towards Momo. That's a natural 20.
20.
First one of the night. You look back as you saw Idol chase behind towards the other creature. One of the goblins, where is the arrow? You look back and an arrow flies right at your face. You have to make a awkward dodge, almost spraining your ankle and opening up the wound again. You're able to just make it out of the way as the arrow full on lands in your collarbone. This one starts to kind of bounce around in happiness up there. They're very proud of themselves. Dotatsu!
I will be.
How long does... Damn, that protect from evil lasts for very long.
I will use 2 movement actions to just go down here between Paul and Idol, right above the goblin.
There you go.
And then I will use Foxfire.
Excellent. Roll that Foxfire. You throw a little bit of your magical energy. Is that a natural 20? Roll a critical.
Let's go.
You focus your... Which color is your Foxfire?
Green.
Green. You focus your green fires and you throw at this creature. They're currently scrambled and frightened for this just spooky as fuck looking, emaciated bird creature. And as they have no focus upon you, you let your magical fire consume it whole. It burns to a crisp. You're slightly able to peer inside the... inside the ship. You see a whole bunch of more goblins at the ready. Any step further will probably set them off in action. I'll probably be around there. Ironera, it is your turn.
What's inside the ship? Oh, you know what? Sorry. Let me move first.
Your allies can answer.
Ah,
Approximately 5 to 6 goblins.
okay.
They kind of seem to be in a mad dash to get like combat ready without understanding that their enemies are already at the front.
Can I stand on top of the corpse?
Easily.
Very well. I'd like to move there then.
Boop. Which means that your character is now here. Bah.
Ah. Okay. Ah, damn it.
If you attack them, they will be combat ready, and will get initiative. We'll be able to make the first strike though.
Have they
All
noticed us
in
yet?
burning hands position.
They currently seem to be kind of in a frantic fever, like a hyper focus upon getting combat ready. So like getting arrows together, scrambling into positions, putting on armor. One of them literally looks at you and is like, "Yeah, keep up your moment," in Goblin. Get up! Get up!
Okay. I'd like to use my scythe to intimidate this goblin.
Excellent. Make an intimidation check.
Skills?
Be right back.
In skills.
Oh, there we go. Should I use item?
Are you going to cast Fire Splash at them?
For the intimidation, since I'm using the scythe.
No, just an intimidation roll.
Oh.
Since you can't say the language, this will be at a penalty. You say something back and they just kind of go, "Back it! Get a butt!" And kind of do a goblin flipping you off, which is just raising a fist. Paula, you seem to be hearing some kind of muffled screaming on the inside of the ship.
Alright, first of all, I of course move in there too.
Excellent. I'll move you forward one action right in front of you, Aurora.
Yeah, sure.
And there you go. Oh, even over here. Disappear inside. That'll be one action. Would you like to do it too?
Yeah. I want to move again. Or is that like that shelf, is that occupied? I can't go there, right?
Fuck it, you can. You might be seen from above though.
Alright. Oh wait, that's a ladder, that's not a shelf.
That's a
Alright.
ladder. Is that next to the ladder?
Yeah, you're right.
You can attack diagonally. You can move those 25 feet.
Yeah. I still feel like they would be able to see me from the ladder, but I guess I'm just gonna have to find out. Alright, so I move up here and I want to use Fury of Blows.
Do that. Roll those 2 attacks. Slap the fucker.
Slap, slap, slap.
An 18 hits. Roll the damage. You come sprinting at one of these creatures, immediately taking off its head. It is dead with one swipe of your claw.
Alright.
Its face is mangled. Now, they're certainly ready for combat.
Now, so that I have, I don't have any actions left, but I still have an attack left. I want to attack the corpse again.
Attack that corpse again, baby.
That was close.
Here we go again.
You stomp its puny little life fur out. You slip on some of the wet surface below you. And the body kind of starts like skate a little further into the wall. Prancer, your eye is starting to go into the ship. What do you do?
Right. Either I follow or I stay behind to help Momo. It's Momo. Momo's strong. Momo's strong, right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Momo currently has a flesh wound.
Okay,
I'm gonna
just
be
a flesh
fine.
wound. Alright, just a flesh wound. I move behind idle here.
Alrighty. Let's see if I can also put you in this side of the map. Put you for now like this at the side, because I can't put you any lower. You're technically behind them. The budget technical difficulties.
It's nice. Okay, I'm gonna move again to be right there.
And you have one more action.
And as my last action, I will... how dark is it in here?
It's middle of the day. There is a giant hole behind you guys. It is bright light.
Great, perfect. I will cast Guidance on Paula.
Ooh, Paula gets a little guidance.
Oh, I can have a little guidance.
Everybody can have a little guidance.
That is my third action, and I'm done.
Oh, I can have a little guidance as a treat.
I end my turn.
Paula, you get a +1 on any roll you make next turn. Back outside. Ba-ba-ba. The intimidated goblin kinda seems very happy with their brethren. Having made such a fine shot, they are going to try and replicate it. Taking 1. A 19. Hits Momo. Yeah, because you have a +1, so it'll be 18. Dealing 4 damage. Momo's currently being peppered with arrows. Yeah, 4 will not hit. And a 5 certainly will not hit. You're currently practicing for the bullet dance, bullet hell video game you have coming up later, as just arrow after arrow after arrow keeps being shot at you. Ba-ba. And thus we come to our next turn, as all my other precious little goblins get to roll their combat. Ooh, one was a very good boy.
That is a natural 20.
This one is very enthusiastic. Maybe they had some kind of relationship with the person that just got their head removed by Paula. They frantically charge and start making 2 attacks with their crude dog slicer. A 13 misses.
Name of those weapons. Ah, yes, my favorite type of weapon. A dog
And
slicer.
19, however, will hit. Seeing one attack coming, you easily step out of the way. However, these agile, bouncy little things come with such a ferocity and speed that you didn't see the second attack slicing right next to you. Dealing 4 damage. Next up, Momo. You really need to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. If I was standing by the side of the boat, did you say I could, could they shoot me while I was at the side of the boat, or?
There is a certain part they seem to have stopped shooting at the rest of your party and seem to be focusing on you.
Yeah. Here, one action.
And you can always use the cover action to give yourself even more armor class.
I'm gonna take the cover action.
You currently have 4 extra armor class, bringing you to a total of 22.
Actually, I'm gonna walk over here. No, here actually.
Lovely. Let's see if I can put you on the map as well. Bah. There you go. You're now next to Idle.
Use here. And I'm going to cast Protect Companion. Wait, no, I don't have that. Wait, no, wait. Oh, I do. Gonna cast Protect Companion.
Alrighty. A shimmering barrier seems to form around Idle. They gain a +1 circus and bonus to armor class until the start of your next turn. You gain a life block reaction. Using the reaction, the spell ends and you can press Protect against it for 1 minute. Interesting. Let's see. That was for you. Was Idle has one more action.
Idle is going to move in front of me.
That's fair. That be your turn.
That's gonna be my turn.
One of the goblins that stands above the ship. Pushella,
Hmm?
can you make me a stealth roll?
Okay. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. Starts to frantically look around the ship. The first they go look for where the other crew is. Then they start to look, remember that, hey, one of their friends on this side. Hey, there's no longer one of their friends. Hey, what is that little cat creature over there?
Hi
At a -2. A 12. A arrow flies right in front of you, hitting the ship's already broken bow. Wood splinters, but the arrow
there.
misses you.
Rude.
Incredibly rude.
Tetsu.
I will use the I will do something I've not tried so far.
Interesting.
I will enable my Arcane Cascade damage from my Laughing Shadow.
Oh, yeah, that's useful.
Then I will move. I will use 2 movement actions to move in between the 2 goblins.
Interesting.
And I will strike the top goblin with my Morning Star.
Strike that goblin with your Morning Star. That's a 16. That hits. Roll the damage. Its face no longer exists. It is
As
a very
expected.
it is a very dead goblin. 2 movement actions and a strike. That'll be your turn. Next goblin warrior is starting a frantic melee around all these people around them. They move right here. The other goblin gets reaction. They step. This goblin
The
kind
goblin
of
stands.
they got to kind of start to move each other around.
They're back.
They make 2 frantic slices at Paula. Step number 1, a 17. Hits, just barely. Nicking you. That's a pretty nasty nick though. As you were almost able to dodge out of the way, they suddenly dash forward, slicing you open with a large cleave of their rusty, jagged weaponry. A second attack. Frantically misses. You simply kick them away. Ironera.
Hey.
You
I'd like to move here if I can.
Sorry, where's here?
Right there.
30 feet. I'll say the ladder, it costs double to move through. So you can either stop at the ladder or to the left, and then 1 up.
Well, if I can stand here, I guess it would be fine.
Boop. There you go.
And I'd like to cast Harm. Oh,
Ooh, that's a fun one.
come on, stop moving. Like this.
That's not how harm was cast.
With 2 actions.
You just choose 1 character that's 30 feet away from you.
Oh, I thought, okay.
That'll be the full 3 turn actions, where you explode in harmful energy.
Very well, and then I'd like to use 2 actions to attack the goblin right in front of me.
Excellent. With harm?
Yes? This one.
Alright, could you go to your spells and cast a harm?
letting me.
If you go to the spells, like the top bar, if you have your character clicked, or your character sheet.
I'm at the top bar.
Yes, you have spells, and in the first level is the 3 harm spells. What happens if you just click on the harm icon?
Nothing.
What happens if you click with the minus icon next to it?
Nothing.
Weird.
Oh, there.
Jeep.
Just popped up.
Yeah, I clicked it. Weird. Alright, I'll have to make a fortitude save.
Oh yeah.
They make their fortitude save. They take half damage. Roll that damage. Let's click the damage in the text box.
Okay. Just roll.
That's on damage, right? There you go. They take 2 damage. As you lash out with your energy of your goddess, you start to actively harm this creature. Dark and vines start to wrap out from underneath the ship itself, bursting open with your magic. You start to try and drag them down, start to feed on their very life energy. The goblin is surprised and horrified at its existence, and they quickly start to jump and pull away. They want to live. They want to be away from this horrifying experience. They only take 2 damage. Wait, why? Hey, what happened to you? Why are you no longer in initiative?
Did you get rid of the tokens on the?
Ah, yeah, that's probably it. I believe you had like
I think it was 18.
18. Thank you. Update participant. You now have 18. Pup, it is. No, you're not dead. Drink. Then will be your turn. Then goblin is. The goblin that you just harmed did not take that kindly. He charges at you. He makes 2 slices with his dog slicer. That's a 14. I believe that misses. That indeed misses. They frantically make a secondary attack. With a 19. That will hit. Dealing a whole 2 damage. More of your red sap starts to leak from your skin. Or bark. However you like to classify it.
Let's go with bark.
Yes. There's Goblin Warrior. Charges Tetsuo.
It's my turn before.
Oh. Huh?
I have 13.
Oh, and probably end it again. Thank you for paying attention. Update participants. 13. Note to self, don't do that. Parencer, it's your turn. You see one goblin eagerly trying to charge at your group. What do you do?
Also, I shouldn't have guidance, but that's not a big deal.
It is expired.
Not that it expired. I never used it on myself. In combat.
Yeah, so it expires after 1 round.
Yes, I never used it on myself this round. Anyways, I move here and then I cast Produce Flame on that one.
Excellent. Cast that flame. Make it attack. That's a crit.
It's a crit.
Which
Okay.
one? Was the one on top or the one next to Irona?
This one.
Yeah, he is absolutely incinerated. You look at him. You snap your fingers. They are now a burning goblin. You don't understand why it is so discomfortable for them. I mean, you're continuously on fire. Why do they always scream? The screams don't last very long.
Bad? Isn't that bad?
The screams don't last for very long, though. They go very, very silent. Pushala. You're being attacked from above.
Oh,
What do you do?
boy, okay. Should I get to you guys?
Maybe.
You could try sneaking around.
That is a very good idea.
I am gonna sneak in that case.
Very well. At sneaking, you can move at half your movement speed.
Oh, that's...
But they might not be able to see you. And not fire
Is
at you.
that 15 or 10?
It's rounded down, so it'll be just 10.
10, okay.
Or you can run and try and take cover.
Oh, I can do that?
You can use your movement multiple times during one turn. And you can take cover by splashing yourself against like the wall of the ship and making sure the arrows just have as minimal chance to hit you as possible.
Okay. And I'd like to take my first movement here. Is that possible?
Yeah, and you can move even 5 feet further, like up there.
Okay. I am there, and can I use my movement again?
Yes, you can move another 25 movement.
There we go. And now I'd like to take cover.
And then you push yourself against the wall, having 21 armor class. Before the goblins are able to hit you again. Speaking of goblins, one of them, who is no longer frightened, bah. He starts to frantically kind of shout between his other goblins first. They seem to be kind of having some kind of discussion about everything that's happening right now. This one walks down, and you don't see him again afterward. Bah. My very, very precious, enthusiastic little goblin that got to go first. I'm very happy with him. He moves one down. Paula is now flanked, making him flat-footed. They make 2 attacks against Paula with their dog slicer. A 15. Because you're flat-footed, that hits. That's a 4 damage. They make a second attack with their dog slicer. 23 for another 4 damage. They really love your ankles. They slice and slice at them. At this point, it becomes almost hard to stand on top of your own feet. Momo! You're pierced with arrows. Your party is certainly struggling
Did you
with
say
all
there's
these strong
someone by Pushala?
You can see Pushala currently. There she's slowly walking towards you guys.
I'm waving.
She currently has her entire body pressed up against the deck. And as the war drums still start to bang out.
I want to shoot the goblin in front of Paula.
Oh, damn it, I'm giving Paula and Pushala confused. Very well, make your attack. If you would move idle up to here, the one in front would be immediately flanked, giving him lower armor class.
Yes, yeah, actually, I want to do that. I'm gonna do that instead of using range.
Oh, this one is currently flat-footed.
I'm gonna milk this one with idle.
Idle makes a swing. Roll the dice.
God damn it.
Well, it already hits. Roll the damage. A nice 8 damage takes a goblin's head off. With one swing from their scythe, this goblin falls to their knees and will never rise again.
Oh, a fellow scythe user.
I am gonna move up here.
You or Idle can have one more action.
Past, I'm gonna go back again for the good old, yes, of course. Imagine being able to think. Protect Eidolon.
One protect Ireland. If you wish to cast a spell, by the way, it's usually have to like find buffs and stuff in the spell description. So if you could like cast, it would be lovely.
There.
Thank you. Bah. One of the combos up top is they go and look for Pushella. They find them pushing themselves up against the wall.
Hello.
They try to make 2 attacks against them with their short bow. First one misses. Second one flies out. And also misses. Now if you weren't flat against that wall, it would have hit. One lands like a few feet away from you, and the second one like tries to get a little bit closer, but just lands right in front of you. You should try to make your way further. Tetsu. It is getting less and less crowded in here. Only 2 goblins remain.
Yes. I will do a quick movement to the right. And to go for...
Even
Yeah,
further
let's
beyond.
go.
Hold on.
Wait, where'd Paula go? Paula, you're
Yeah,
getting a
where
turn
did
next
Paula
after
go?
this.
Paula's also gone. Paula should have 15.
I should have.
Good to know. I think I missed you last
I
encounter,
think
so
you missed me. Yeah.
yeah, you're getting 19. You're going after Tetsu. Don't
I'm
worry.
gonna go for an overkill. I will cast my spell strike.
Nope.
With
Yeah.
a telekinetic projectile.
Funsies.
And hit with my morning star.
Roll a hit of your morning star. A12 will not be enough though.
I'm gonna reroll. I'm gonna give it a try.
Reroll using that hero point. Much better. Let's see how much of
Yes.
this goblin is now paced. Roll damage for both your telekinetic projectile and your morning star.
There is the projectile and the morning star.
Yeah, they're nicely driven into the ground as your morning star accelerates with unnatural energy. It almost splits this goblin in half. You remove your morning star from them, and then just the upper body just caved in with the skull just pushed inside their own body. Pretty gnarly, pretty gnarly.
Augers.
Poggers indeed. Paula.
I grind my teeth as I slowly move towards the goblin and go behind him.
Ba, ba, ba.
And I will now use Furies of Blows again.
Lovely. It is flat-footed. Make those attacks. No, there's no. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I don't even need to explain that you can.
There you go.
Yeah. Want to attack the corpse again?
I am so pissed that these goblins have been damaging me all the time that I am going to once again hit the corpse of this goblin.
It's flat-footed, so it has low AC.
You once more kick the goblin corpse and the other to the other sides.
The flat-footed goblin corpse.
Alright, I take my last turn to rest against the side of the ship and take cover pretty much, like sitting down.
At this point, as all goblins downstairs have been defeated, I'll say Pushala is able to make it. Ah! No, that's way too far. No, Pushala, no! Stop it! Stop! Stop! No, bad Pushala. Bad! You're supposed to be over there. Bad Pushala. You've not seen way too much. How dare you? I'll quickly do this. Boop.
Oh,
Guys
hello,
have-
guys.
Combat is over. You guys have a short amount of rest. You suspect that the rest of the goblins are probably aware of your guys' presence. But you're able to gather for a bit before panic ensues again.
I'll like it out of me.
Is it just me or did the song just stop?
I put a new song.
Alright, guys, good job. We did a good job killing him.
Good job, Burger.
Yeah.
Poggers.
I will hold guard.
Make sure nobody comes down those stairs.
I'm gonna pull out a dagger, and I'm gonna go up to Paula. Wait, hold on. How much health does Paula have? No, that's a bad idea. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna normally try to treat Paula's wounds.
Very well. You take 10 minutes into this hall to start and patch up Paula. Setsu stands guard.
Sir does focus points.
Prancer starts with focus for their
so
focus points.
so close to a crit.
That would have been a very nice crit. Sadly enough, just a 19. Well, that's 2d8.
So
You start to patch Paula up. Heal him for 6 hit points.
Could I assist Momo?
Uh, actually, yeah. Why don't you try and make a medicine check? If you roll 20 or higher, that will become a crit.
I'd like to do the same. I have items and skill.
Yes. Are you also
I'm
all
gonna go
helping
to
Molo?
the,
Are you all
I'm gonna go
focusing
to
on
the
Paula?
bathroom really quick.
Who's
You
patching up Momo?
Yes, another
Me.
person.
apparently.
Oh
Sorry.
wait, I only have a +2 on medicine. Okay, I
Yeah.
got this. Don't worry.
Everybody's just surrounding the tiger girl, like.
Yeah, you also have healer tools, so you can
Yes, I have
push.
healer tools, and I'd like to heal Paula.
Ironera, if you wish, you could help Momo, but for now, Paula is going to be immune for another treat wounds for an hour.
Do it on Momo instead.
Pushella,
Alright.
wait, before we go all, Pushella first.
Hmm.
What do you want to do? Do you wish to try and assist Momo, or do you wish to try and heal Momo?
Heal?
You can.
Or are you healing Momo?
Well, you're first.
Me first? Should I use my healers too?
I'll tell you guys this one. Aurora has a higher modifier,
Yeah.
and yes, you have to use your healer tools.
Okay, I'll leave it to Iron. Irona?
Yeah, Ironara.
All right,
Ironara.
Pushella.
And instead,
Yes.
can I see which one of these goblins is the strongest one?
They all look relatively the same. What are you trying to do? Make a perception check.
Perception.
Ooh, I know what you're trying to do.
Oh, I see synergy there.
Where is perception?
Underneath attributes.
There. 14?
14. You start to investigate the different goblin corpses, trying to figure out which one is the strongest of them all. You seem also kind of maybe go like through all their pockets, see what they're all rattling up to, see what one's up to. It seems the one that charged first will be the one kind of to the lower right of you. This one seems to have the best physique. You also find that they all have a little bit of coins, maybe a few gemstones, maybe anklets, and a few other valuable little things. You find some loot.
Oh. Do I get the loot?
Well,
Do
the
we all
party,
get it?
the party gets the loot. Unless you're gonna be a selfish little rogue who's gonna take everything for themselves.
No. Everyone gets it.
Oh, accounting book, go.
You can always get these ones
Put up
back.
the accounting book again.
Yes.
I'd like to cast Animate Dead on that goblin then.
Alright, let me explain to you how Animate Dead works.
Hmm?
When you cast Animate Dead, you raise a undead creature, usually a zombie, skeleton, or a crawling hand at your level, and they will exist for about a minute. However, during the minute you will have to use one action during combat to kind of sustain them. If you wish to actually fully like make a zombie, that's like a whole ass ritual. Now you're just like using necromancy to like raise a corpse out of the ground. We can absolutely flavor that you keep one of these goblin warriors around and use that one as your zombie. But that will come when we're in combat again.
Okay.
By the way, I have a spell that can heal the undead.
Let's go.
Yes, hi.
Tetsu
Hi.
might also be very interested. Ironera, you're also doing some medicine.
Yes. Medicine save or?
A medicine check, yes.
Okay.
Under skills.
Should I add the item? Or?
The item allows you to do this.
Oh.
If you didn't have the item, you can do treat wounds. That is enough. Roll 2d8. Pah. You're using this ability. You're wearing or holding healer's tools.
Okay.
And if you can either press those 2d8 on a success, or you can do /roll 2d8. There you go. You heal Momo for an additional 8 hit points. The wound condition is not removed, as this one is a little bit permanent for now. He had a little accident. Parenzer is meditating. Tosetsu is keeping guard. Bushella is finding useful little things. Paula, you were having to sit still for 10 minutes.
All right. I look at my wounds and I start to feel around if my legs are finally moving correctly again. And I seem to have noticed that I can move correctly.
Yeah.
And I want to just move to one of the goblins and check them out.
Next to the loot that Bushala's already kind of covered, it's been gathering around in this dank, wet, rather stinky shipwreck. Most of them have very amateuristic patchwork light armor, a crude version of a blade called a dog slicer, a patchwork short bow, and a few arrows.
All right. I want to kick this dead body.
There's now a nice collection of dead bodies to the right.
Thank you.
At this point, all 10 minutes have been kind of passed, everybody has done their heal checks, their loot is available for everybody, magic is restored to people, and you guys all hear during these last 10 minutes that there's definitely movement going around above you guys. You hear like little footsteps like
Mama, have you noted down all the things we found?
Yeah, I've already done it. There is a healing elixir here. That
I have a minor healing potion and a minor elixir of life on me.
Yeah, so do I.
Good. Which of you guys uses swords or some sort of weaponry that's melee?
Not mainly.
I do mainly, but I'm rather morning star. Rather something spiky, something big, heavy.
Okay. I go over to you and hand you the scroll that I forgot to give earlier. I give you the scroll of Thicket of Knives.
which
What does this do?
the Setsu is able to use, because they're an arcane caster.
Yep.
There you go.
Right, I'll
There you go.
forget it.
Do not press the use scroll, because then it disappears. You
Yeah,
cast
I'm
the
just reading.
Ticket of Nice spells.
And I will also give Momo the Potion of Expeditious Retreat.
And Momo
If you
can...
feel like you're in danger, use this. You know what it does.
I do.
It makes you very fast.
Ooh.
And that's that.
Very well.
Can
very
I do stealth and check on the ladder?
Absolutely. Roll that stealth check.
Hey, there you go. Nope. I'd like to use a hero point.
Ooh, very well. Use the hero point. Oh yeah, I'll also give everybody a additional hero point after this for surviving this combat. So just right click that 9 and you can reroll using hero point.
Okay.
Yeah, you sneaky as fuck.
Oh!
You sneaky as fuck.
Alright. I'd like to check on the second floor. What's going on there?
You start to move up to the second floor. Pup. And pup. You see two goblins kind of patrolling around, kind of waiting for you guys to show up. There's a little bit of fire magic going on in between their hands. They're like looking down if they see anybody. And you time this precisely between like kind of quote unquote patrols they're doing. Because you kind of get it that if you didn't time this perfectly, they'll probably be throwing fire down the moment you step on that ladder. That was a very
Also
nice
seems
roll though.
helpful that my skin is made out of wood. Makes me camouflage.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
it
have...
makes you perceptible to.
Okay.
I think everybody's perceptible to fire.
Not everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, fair enough. They look like this because they're fucking awesome. Look at them. Look at these cuties.
Oh!
Friends!
Can I smash their head in?
Alright.
One more thing I'd like to do. is
Ah, so-
cast Detect Magic, cancel out all the magic items I know all the party members have, and then just see if there's anything.
You guess there's more magic upstairs.
Okay.
This thing isn't
I
magical, right? No, it's
will-
alchemical.
Before we do anything, I would have said I will cast shield on myself.
A shield only lasts for about 6 seconds. It lasts for 1 round. We can definitely say that
Oh,
the moment you enter combat, it is on, 100%. We'll put it on you. But
Yeah.
Do I need to inform the other people what's going on the second floor? Do they already know?
you can say you inform them. You can roleplay that you inform them. You can do whatever you wish. Do you?
Alright, then I'll tell our leader, Perenza, right next to me, that there are 2 fiery goblins keeping watch about the ladders.
Fire! Ooh, okay. Prancer would just tell everyone that. And that's why I should go first, because I can't be hit by fire as easily.
Well,
Alright,
don't
I
you
suggest
remember?
we throw something up the stairs, catch them by surprise.
That works. What if we chuck a dead corpse up there?
That sounds.
I have a spare
Fine.
dagger.
Or a bomb, if someone has one.
Pushla, you wanted to revive a body, right?
Yes.
Ooh.
So if we
Ooh.
chuck-
Now we're
if
getting
we chuck
smart.
a
Now
body
we're
up-
getting smart.
If we chuck a body up, they'll throw fire at it, and then they'll be like, "Oh!" And then we go up, and you animate that corpse.
Okay,
Not a
that
bad
sounds
idea.
fun. Can I intimidate them with the corpse?
You can certainly try.
Maybe. Anyways, Prancer's going to grab the corpse that Priscilla was eyeing,
Yes.
start climbing up, and be ready to throw. Ooh, do we know if these 2 ladders lead to the same place?
Yes.
Yes.
They do.
Okay. Then Pushla, I want you to climb the other one
Okay.
and be ready for your animate dead. Rest of the party, stay behind, or be right behind us. I want you to climb as while we're getting up. I want you to be right behind us.
I will move up after Pushella.
This'll be fun.
I am very hyped about this. Everything.
So,
I'd like, yeah, Prancer's going to start when everyone's ready and throw the corpse up
I'm ready.
to hopefully set off the fire magic they have ready in their hands.
Alrighty. Then, I'm going to have everybody roll initiative with stealth.
With
So.
what?
Ooh, with stealth. I'm
Yes.
with that.
So, double click your characters. Give me a second. You already did. Thank you, Momo. Double click your character,
Mhm.
and on the left, in a big banner, you have, from top to bottom, your hit points, your current HP, your armor class, your perception, and under that is your initiative with a little drop-down box.
I have a question.
You can change the drop-down box to stealth.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Since technically, I'm starting this by checking a corpse, which is a kind of fiery magic thing, or not fiery, but magic. Could I use a magic skill instead?
Uh.
Corpse
Oh, a
magic.
16.
Being very sneaky.
I'm
I'll
a
more
very
say deception,
I'm-
though. It's more of a
I'm very
deception.
Sneaky tiger.
Deception then?
Sorry, give me a second.
Because I am chucking up a corpse, I'm trying to fool them as well. So deception would also work.
Yeah.
Okay. Neat.
Yeah, mate.
Initiative deception.
Some mom already rolled, so pop. There you go.
I am not very stealthy.
Parencer is very fast. Very nice. Alrighty. So, Parencer. We'll say that this combat round begins with you at the bottom of a ladder holding a corpse. Let me change.
H. Yeah.
Let me.
Let me kick it.
This seems an
You
appropriate
already
song.
kicked enough.
Kick the corpse.
There will be more upstairs.
Do your thing. You have 3 actions. You're holding a corpse at the bottom of
Yeah,
a stair.
I'm chucking the corpse up.
Chuck it.
Make a athletics roll.
Athletics, okay.
It's very light. Just don't roll terrible. Ah,
That isn't
beautiful.
terrible.
The corpse goes up.
Mhm.
You start hearing canting. You start hearing them incant something. You start seeing light flicker from above them. That was one action.
As soon as I see their fires pass, I climb up.
It's not yet their turn. You
Ah.
can ready an action.
Oh, okay, so they weren't readying actions to cast fire as soon as they saw something.
No, now we're doing into combat.
Out for 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. I thought they were fully readying every turn or something. I don't know. Okay.
I'm just using
in
I'm
that-
just using initiative.
In that case, I just climb up. There was no point in distracting them with corpse.
Kinda. You wish to roll up while they still have their turn?
I thought we were gonna animate the corpse and have a zombie walk around up there.
Yeah.
Yes, that's smarter. Let's wait. I wait now. I wait now.
Okay, get another corpse. We have a supply.
If you want, since you have 2 more actions, you can ready an action to walk up the stairs if X happens. Do you wish to ready the action?
No, because wait, the plan was we throw up a corpse, and then we animate it.
Yes.
Pushula is at the end of the initiative.
Yeah, I got a 5.
You might have wanted to delay a lot.
So all of us delay.
Fair enough. All the way down.
Yeah, I'm thinking let's all of us delay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm just done now.
Alright.
After
Bop.
throwing the corpse up. The only thing I want to do is throw the corpse up.
Bwop. 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 Alright. Next in turn will be the pyromancers. Yeah, one of them just suddenly you hear a scream, an ick, a jump, and a gout of flame suddenly appears right above Pyrancer. Another one screams something in Goblin to them. Ik heb bot, ik heb bot, kijk een botje. Pushella, you hear that? Actually, Goblin could be very good Dutch.
Yes.
All right, let me try this. Let me try this. I'm gonna do the best Dutch Goblin.
Oh no.
Hé, godverdomme, god, je ziet toch wel dat Henk is. Waarom heb je niet dit even uitgekoren? Nu heb je weer een broedvrouw opgebrand. En Henk had het helemaal niet verwend.
That sounds quite convincing.
Pushella, you hear 2 goblins above you discuss.
Oh. Alright, I'd like to peek my head up.
Yes.
What do I see?
What? There you go.
Oh.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Alright, animate corpse.
The corpse that is now slightly aflame starts to animate. Hey, why is that a weird thing? Oh, it's slowed, yes. It's with its burned, it's scarred, its flesh kind of half like torn off, and its bones kicked into the side. It suddenly starts to not really breathe, more just its body starts to animate again, filling itself with air. It uprights itself. You can give it 1 action to do.
Okay.
It can.
Attack! Go, my minion, go!
It strikes out and tries to grab the wizard pyro in front of it. A 15 sadly is not enough.
You failed me.
This is why you can't trust Undead.
Paula! Something
Yes.
something spooky is coming upstairs. What do you do? Prancer is currently blocking the staircase.
Wait. You could.
I could aid you.
You could also delay again until after me.
Yeah, all fully
Yeah.
possible.
That's probably a smart idea, actually. So I'm
How
gonna
many
delay
people?
it.
How many people are going to do that, or does people want to do something before Prancer goes up?
Actually, I want to do something, and that is casting Bless.
Ooh, smart.
Actually,
Alright.
Hashtag
I should
blessed.
have done that earlier.
Ironera and Tetsutu, are you delaying?
No, I'd like to cast guidance on Purenza.
Fair enough. Could you click on
Oh,
casting guidance?
Give me a sec.
Thank you. Prancer gets guidance. Bah! You
And
have
then
to.
I'd like to move out of the way, like here. A little to
Fair
the side.
enough. A little to the side. Tetsu, do you delay or do you go?
I
Buff people.
will delay as I have to wait for Priscilla.
Alright. Momo!
As I said, I cast Bless.
Cast that blast, baby.
Oh yeah, shit. 1 second. There it is.
So now in a 5-foot circle around Momo, there's now the spell effect Bless. I'm gonna see if I. What color will be your Bless? As you have a.
It's in itself, it's not that much, but the people inside have a little purple flame. Basically.
Ooh, a little purple. That is very pretty. Let's see if I. There you go. It's a little purple flames dancing around you and allies around that are in that area. Help. I think there's only 2 actions, right? You can still move or anything.
I can still move, so I'm gonna move over here to the ladder.
Excellent. Hey, Prancer, you also have spell effect Blessed. It doesn't stack with guidance, but hey.
Well, if I go up, I'm not in range for guidance or bless, right?
Yeah, fair enough.
So, I go up.
You take. I'll say it's 10 feet up the stairs. You have 50 more feet if you want to.
Okay, so the one on my left, I assume, is the goblin that is zombied.
Yes, that is very much a zombie goblin.
Neat.
You very
Yes,
much.
Evan.
So I've used how much movement?
10.
Alright, then I will go over here. Am I flanking now?
Yes, you actually are. Smart.
Yes. Perfect. Now, what's the best way to fight fire? With fire. I cast Produce Flame on the fire goblin that
The
I'm
fire
flanking
goblin.
as a melee attack.
Roll that attack, baby.
I'm flanking, so that's increased by I don't know how much flanking gives.
Flanking reduces armor class by 2, which makes that a crit. Roll critical damage.
How do I press critical roll damage?
Just do damage and I'll double it.
Okay.
That's a beautiful 18 full points of damage. That pyro that's got very scared at the corpse being thrown up then had a zombie that might have been his friend early on, apparently is now speaking Dutch, then get incinerated by a fire cat right behind them. That goblin is not having a good day.
Right, that's my turn. I'm in my turn.
Paula.
Alright,
Uh,
you're still blocking the stairs. Okay, never mind. There you go.
E.
Alright, I want to move up first of all.
Why is it? Yes. It's 5 feet to the stairs, 5 more feet. Right there. You now have moved 15 feet.
Alright. So. Yeah. I'm gonna move right here and once again use Flurry of Blows.
Use that flurry of blows. Would you like to go into
Actually, before I use that, let
Tiger
me go
stance.
into Tiger Stance. Yep.
Oh,
yeah,
there
good
we
idea.
go. I forgot about.
Apparently.
You
That's
just in
funny.
time remembered. You look all viciously at this one little goblin, all getting excited, like putting your head in, and you're like, hey, where are my claws?
Yeah.
Where my claws at?
Alright, so.
Make that
here we
claw
go.
attacks.
Now that I have claws.
A11 will not hit. Oh yeah, I also have to give everybody an extra.
Yeah, I want to use a hero point instantly. I was about to do that.
Yes, you do that. And I will also give everybody a hero point. I'll give Pashada too for having a cool as fuck zombie. Momo gets an extra
Oh,
one.
better.
Sometimes the dice don't give no fucks.
Alright. So my first one misses, but I'll try my second one.
An 18 hits. All the damage. Whew, that's a nice 10 damage. A beautiful claw mark now adorns this goblin's visage. I believe that's your turn.
It is.
Tosetsu, the ladder's clear.
Well, I will be moving up immediately.
Alright, let me push you there. That'll be 15 feet. Push your ass a little bit in the way. But you can move toward her.
And I will strike the
Okay,
Pyro
flanking.
Goblin.
Okay, flanking. Strike that goblin.
I'm rolling.
You have 1 hero point.
Oh, come on.
The dice do not favor this roll. 1 move action and 1 attack action. You have 1 more attack and 1 more action. What do you wish to do?
Hack again?
Yeah. I'm gonna attack with my Morning Star again.
That will be at your first map, which will be a -5, which makes it 17, which is still hit. All the damage. I would like to do this.
I swing from beneath and absolutely demolish his groin.
Oh,
Well, this will
I
certainly.
hate it, but I approve.
Nice.
This goblin and his children definitely do not exist anymore. That was one hell of a good combat, guys. Congratulations.
Kill a goblin so hard you kill even its.
It's offspring. It's pure offspring.
I just shout to the guys down below. It was a lot easier than we thought. You guys can come up now.
The corpse did well, even though it didn't hit a single shot.
No, it helped me flank.
Fair enough.
Setsu, there are 2
these
doors in front. Yes, they are.
Thank you for the
I'd
help.
like to go upstairs before anything else happens.
I would like to use Detect Magic.
You detect a few magical things.
But exclude every, one of my companions and the undead dead.
You just detect some magical things.
Maybe exclude the fire goblins? Because they might have items.
Yeah, probably.
These are all around the zombie shambler. It starts to like slowly crumble away. We've already three detect magics.
Can we look through the keyhole?
Ooh, make a perception check.
Who? Me?
You?
Perception?
Yes.
That should be it.
18. Let's see if I can do this smart, coolly.
Or underneath the door? Oh!
You see 3 goblins waiting in wait. Wait,
I
why?
whispered to my comrades, I see 3 goblins inside, and one of them extra, like their boss.
That should be a wall. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's a wall?
Yeah, there should be a wall here.
Okay,
But
yeah.
congratulations, you saw a hole in the wall. Apparently it's not all that well made, and you saw a fourth one. This one was bigger than the other ones.
Yay.
They seem to
guys, let's rush in. How long is the zombie gonna last?
about 2 more turns if you go into
Okay.
combat right now.
Rush. Let's rush.
Door
My
opens.
favorite part.
Okay. We all rush in.
Alright, I'm going to have to
Then
need everybody to
stuff
roll.
Like bless will also last.
Alright, everybody needs you to
Perception.
roll perception. Initiative again with perception. This one needs to get the fuck off. This one needs to get the fuck off. And roll.
Ah, Lord.
Oh, initiative.
Initiative
Yeah.
with perception.
Oh, baby!
Initiative with perception.
Alright, ignore.
Yeah, I
Holy
can use that one
smokes.
for you. Ooh, somebody's fast.
Oh, Momo.
Are
You leave
you
mine?
kidding?
Okay, good.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, that's
I'm
a lot of
garbage.
dice. Aurora, what did you roll? Ah, there you go.
There you go.
For sure. For sure.
Slow.
Aurora, being the first to check to the keyhole, having seen all of this, you're the first to react. The door kicks open. You see the three goblins besides. They smash the wall beside them, alerting their ally on the other side. What do you do?
I use my scythe to attack the one in front of me.
Does your side have reach or?
Well, I move up first. Then
Yeah, it doesn't have reach. All right. Bah! You block the hallway. You can attack.
This.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
Roll the damage. That's a nice 9 damage. First goblin is stricken down by Rona's staff. Sight. Slicing him like wheat in a field. You have one more action.
I move to the side. Hold on. I move here.
You move here. Very well. Momo.
I'm going to send in my little friend. That's exactly 30 feet.
Oh, have you been sustaining bless up until now?
Yeah.
I said like 4-ish rounds past.
I'm guessing so.
So that'd be like 20 feet right now.
Okay. Then I'm gonna cast Empower Eidolon,
Very sexy.
and I am going to attack the one in front of me, or the one in front of Idol.
Is it on idle? No, it's not bloody goblin warrior. Bye! Do you sustain bless this round too? There you go. Now you can work out. Now I can do it. Drink. Alright.
You know what? No. No. Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
And that one's flat-footed.
This is my. Then I'm attacking that one.
Yeah, it always says you hit. Pull the damage. Another side blow flings out. These goblins are very much like rain in a field.
These idiots are getting destroyed.
Yes, they are. Let's see. You moved Idol up once. You attacked once. You boosted him once. You have one more action you can spend on either yourself or Idol. Do you keep sustaining?
I used it to sustain. I used it to sustain the.
Bless?
Bless. So it's up to 25 feet now.
I'm really enjoying this, making these light bigger because it's pretty. Pah! There's a massive. Oh, which way did I go? Oh, I'm back to the crow's nest for a second.
This purple mist.
Yes. Pah! The last living goblin warrior is who's currently very much freaking the fuck out.
As he should. He's an ass.
Goblins kind of tend to be that way, yes.
I want to
That's
eat
why
him.
I'm calling it. I'm just stating the facts.
Alright, he is going to try and tumble through Idol. He's going to pull some matrix shit. A 17 against their reflex. Right, that's how tumble through works, if I remember correctly.
Well, it's not very high reflex, so it's probably gonna go through.
Tumble through against your reflex, you say. Yee! He gets to move to you. Bah! When he's over here, he makes a one swipe at Idol because it's the fucking goblin, and goblins are shitheads. I rolled a fucking 1.
I'll just turns around like.
You what, mate?
He just gets kicked by Idol and just flies 25 feet back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, Momo! Pfft, he bounces against you and tries to and goes down the ladder. He just goes like.
No, can I try to catch it? Can I try to catch it?
On your turn,
Like,
sure.
by the head?
On your turn, you can try and grapple. It's currently trying to skill down the ladder.
No, I mean, oh, it's trying to go down the ladder.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not.
Oh,
It's
it's
not. It hasn't started yet.
that's all flavor. It's doing its movement.
No, I was basically asking if it was kicked and I could just not have it fall down. But then forget it.
If your turn, yes, and you grapple it, then yes, that happens. Perancer.
I can see the goblin.
Yes, it is trying to escape. It ran very, very fast past you.
You see, I cast produce flame.
Excellent. You have a +1
Alright.
from Bless.
Yeah, +1 from bless.
Bless.
Bless you.
A small purple fire blesses your every action. So pretty.
Shiny.
For a total of 15. Will not be enough.
No, that's 14. I already added bless manually.
Oh, nice. Oh, 14 is also not enough.
You use a hero point. I got a bunch.
Got the dice god say no. You have one more
How many
action.
times are you allowed to use hero points?
One spare roll.
Right. Right. That didn't work. I guess I used my last action to. The others can deal with that goblin. I move. You can unpause, by the way. I
Oh.
want to move.
I'll have to pause.
Move here. Here. And then I don't see much.
Everything else here seems to be very, very dead.
I guess the other door leads somewhere else.
Maybe. Is that the end of your turn?
In that case, if I see everything's dead, I step out again. Let's see. Which movement? 5, 5. So I have 10 left. Where do I want to stand? Say. Yeah, I'm gonna move over here. So if I can chase the goblin if I really want to. That's my turn.
Excellent. At that point, the door flings open. A larger version of the goblin type stands for you. A bugbear. Large, furry, and with gnarled teeth, typical red eye that define the goblin species, shine out at you. They try to bushwhack Tetsun. They get to make a grapple attempt. So they get to make an athletics check.
Da-da.
Oh, I rolled twice. No, I get to make a athletics check, and I rolled a fucking 1. So, it's Tetsu. The door flies open in your face, and you see this hand strike up for you. You slash, bite, smack it away from you. This creature looks very disappointed, and I look even more disappointed. Hit it with your bastard sword. 14. Oh my god, really? You were absolutely a disappointment.
Rude.
The hostess disappears, slaps the bugbear. Hostess goes away. Paula!
Yes.
It is your turn.
Alright,
Tetsu is
since
currently
the
is. You can attack him from beside the door. You can attack the bugbear from beside the door. It will have slight.
So first of all, move, of course, as we do.
Yes, it will have slight
I'll
cover.
I'll just
there.
jump over to Zetsu's shoulders.
Uh,
And yeah.
you can try and tumble through the bugbear and try and get behind them, but that will be an acrobatics check.
Oh, that sounds like fun. I'm
Yeah.
gonna try that. What check did you say? Acrobatics? Right?
Acrobatics against their reflex
Alright.
DC. Yeah, that works. You tumble through them as they try and attack Tetsu. You come out behind them, ready to attack them. They're flat-footed.
Right, nice. Guess what I'm gonna do?
Murder!
I'm gonna do flurry of blows.
Yay! Make 2 unarmed strike.
Yay.
Wait, why am I not in tiger or not allowed to use tiger stance in my strike?
Oh, it's expired. Let me reply that. Tiger stance. Shoop. There you go.
Thank you. I will now commence my claw in your ass. Never mind.
I commence my new attack.
All right.
clock,
I'm
but
I'm gonna use the hero point.
Use the hero point.
Very dangerous. Don't ever do this, but I'm gonna do. There we go. That's way better.
Oh, it's better. That's a crit.
Now there we go.
Roll a critical
Now
damage,
I'm gonna-
baby.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful one. You scratch open their back, but only slightly so. There's a nice,
Minimum crit damage.
there is a nice slice out of their spine, but only a one spine.
Yeah. All right. So now we go with the second attack. This is gonna hit easy.
With
Yeah.
massive map.
Massive damage.
Frederick.
Massive
Oh.
disappointment.
Eee. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, yeah. You have one more action. What would you like
Alright,
to do?
so what I would like to do now.
Attack a third time.
Do flurry of blows again if we can.
You
Or can I
cannot
only
use
it in
flurry
one
of blows.
action?
Yeah, it's a
Alright.
floor. It's a flourish
Okay.
ability, and you can only use one
Yeah, I
flourish
thought
in a
so.
turn.
Can I use Tiger Claw then? Like
Yeah, you can make
plus
a tiger
or-
claw, but with maximum map -8.
Yeah.
You can aid the Tetsu. You can try and intimidate this creature. You can try and learn some
Yeah.
knowledge about it.
Yeah. I have a good feeling about this roll though.
Do it,
So-
baby. Let's see if the dice
Yeah,
god think the
yeah,
same.
pretty
The dice,
good.
the dice god did not think the same.
Definitely not.
Does
Do not
Tetsu?
Okay.
The stumbling, failing idiot in front of you is deserves to die. Please kill it.
Spell strike combined with a telekinetic projectile on top of my morning star.
Yes, because I'm so disappointed in this creature. Have a hero point.
I roll
Fire
my morning
blue.
star. It's an 18.
Oh, it's almost a crit. Oh, it's your bless. It's 25. It's great. Roll critical damage for both your morning star.
I still need to roll my telekinetic projectile.
Uh,
Damage. Just damage roll, was it right?
damage to the electronic projectile, and you can press critical for your weapon.
Damage, roll, and critical.
So, 8 and 16 damage. How would you like to do this one?
Okay.
Jeez, you have quite the deft. Oh, kid. Yes, go on. Sorry.
I swing my morning star behind their leg, smashing behind their kneecaps,
Oh, with the spikes.
so it falls onto its knees. Then I rip out the morning star from their leg, and yeet it overhead, smashing in their skull into their spine.
That's
He's
a
done this
pretty.
in real life.
That's a
pretty good.
pretty nasty combo. That is one hell of a combo. This thing, this utter disappointment of a creature, deserves every bit of this.
I mean, the pyromans also did.
It is very dead. Pushetta, there's one tiny goblin currently trying to run away right in front of you, and you're zombie.
Can I ask my little buddy to grapple him?
Yes, they can. Little better. They lash out with their fist.
Good
They
job!
play. They dig their claws in, dealing 7 damage to the creature, and they are now grappled and lifeless.
Good job, little buddy. You did amazing.
Home. Home. They start to eat their one's friend. And yes, you can definitely pet
while
it.
it does that.
It looks happy. Nobody else probably sees it, but you're a necromancer or seer of the dead, so you definitely see this creature is happy. It is having a light snack.
Well, is there any more enemies over there?
Not that I know of.
I'd like to move then.
Paula, how's it looking in there?
There are no more enemies.
You know, it's pretty empty. There's one log of wood, and that's it.
Log.
Just a lot.
I'm logged in.
Yeah, it didn't take a single point of damage yet.
That was a very good round, you guys. You did this wonderfully.
I mean, that
Yeah.
was SWAT Team 6 here.
Yeah.
Alright, guys.
I mean, it's not hard when you're being very bad, Kayla.
Yeah, I rolled fucking
Where's-
terrible every single time. The only thing anytime I rolled well is when my little goblin got to acrobat.
Where's Aranara?
Aranara?
Yeah, hello?
Where are you?
Not in the-
I'm in the left room.
Oh, right. I probably can't see you because yes. Okay.
Yes.
I'd like to look around. Okay, everyone. Oh wait, wrong voice. I don't remember Prancer's voice. Right.
No.
Forget your voice. Ah, mood.
Ah, yes.
Don't you just hate it?
Okay. Let's no one really took too much damage. We did a good job, everyone. So let's look around, see if we find anything cool. We'll probably be done in like a couple minutes in this floor. So let's get ready to head up soon for the next one.
I'm gonna go ahead and heal Momo if I can.
Momo has already been patched up with treat wounds. They are immune to the treatment for 1 hour.
Okay.
I want to look around the right room.
I'm assuming bless wears off.
Everybody, yes, bless wears off.
Then I'd like to heal myself.
You should certainly do that. Make a healing check, Ironera. Everybody that's looking around the rooms, can you make me a perception check? That's such a cool thing for this creature too. It's such a fucking cool item. Damn, Parancer!
He's got a good perception.
Hey,
Alright,
10.
a 10 for yourself,
Unlike
for
the
medicine.
Dead eyes.
Oh, that's a 13. Sadly, no, Aurora, even though you badged up some of the wounds, some of the burns you've gained, you will not be able to heal yourself. You will need some more treatments. The rest of you very easily start collecting, and especially Pandy, Parancer, start to collect a collection of loot. The bugbear that Parancer comes back with had a scorpion whip that is magically infused.
A scorpion? What's that?
I'm gonna look at Aranara. I always just want to call you Marinara. Pull out a dagger. You're looking kind of hurt.
I have an arrow in my shoulder.
Come over here.
Was it?
And I want to roll, and I want to try a medicine check.
Since Aronara just tried to patch himself up, they are now immune for 1 hour for
Oh, they
trying-
did. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know. Oh, wait, you can do it on yourself.
Yeah, you can do it on yourself.
Oh.
There
I
is
would've
also a feat that allows you to patch somebody up twice, like if they have failed check, you can try again.
Then if I knew that, I would have tried to patch up myself.
A quick question: would the healing potions still work, even though
Yes.
I did it myself?
Yeah. All healing works on yourself.
It's just specifically the patch up with medical equipment. That's just a free thing you can do. Only 1 per hour.
All right, then. Can I give my potion to? You know what, Momo?
I have
Sure.
one. It's fine.
Yeah, Momo, take that.
I have one myself.
Well,
Pushella.
I don't
I
feel
would-
like I'm in danger.
Your zombie, still chewing on part of their once friend, looks at you and goes, Vainada, as they crumble into nothingness.
Aw.
I would like to do detect magic after we find all of this loot and just like cancel it out. Is there anything magical left?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Not in the chest. I'd like to exclude the room on the right and the corpses.
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to exclude the room on the left.
Yes.
Okay. This center room has more magic in it. I look in the where would it be? I exclude the center room and just look at the left room.
You detect no magic.
I'd look at just the right room.
You detect
Exclude
no.
the center.
You
Okay, so
detect
the
no
center
magic.
room has magic. The center room has magic. I relay this information to the party just so we can search better.
Okay.
And I'd like to look around the center room where this magic might be.
All
By,
right.
say, excluding magic in, like, first this corner of the room, then this corner of the room.
Since you already had a critical perception check, you did not find any more nifty items in here. Only broken clothing, buckets that are used for, well, what goblins would use buckets for in an abandoned shipwreck. Clothing racks, broken armor, broken weapons, and other junk.
Someone with a better perception score check?
You had a crit.
You are the best.
Oh.
I got the best of the best.
Oh, wait, you can crit skill checks?
You are the elite.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually.
Oh, neat. Oh,
You
neat.
can also critically fail skill checks.
Neat.
Sure,
In
I
that
got
case,
it.
Momo, have you written down all the things we found?
I'm working on it. We have a healing potion here. It's 1d8.
Kayla, I had to post something in memes,
Ooh, love the
especially for the spoils of rituals.
The wall of corpses.
Oh god. Floor of the boat.
Hey, Kayla,
Yes, dear.
how do I regain focus points?
You spend 10 minutes, for example, when people are patching each other up or tuning to magical items, to retune with your magical self. You start to meditate, maybe talk to some dead people, and you regain a focus
Talk to
point.
dead people.
And if you want to talk to dead people, we
Oh,
have one
I
right
have-
here.
If you're looking
Just
for a
right
magical
here.
item, I have approximate. Can I use that somehow?
How would you use approximates? I mean, if you click on it, it will pop up in the screen.
I have approximate just by default.
Bah. Your magic quickly flows over an area to help you count. It's only 10 feet to help you count and catalog name a particular type of object you are looking for within the area. You gain an instant estimation of the quantity of your chosen object that are clearly visible within the target area.
Then I basically have that by default.
Either numbers, yeah. I'd also like to say, let's take a small 10 minutes break, and we'll be back, and maybe do one more level after.
Yay.
Yeah, I think we can clear the top floor and just quickly dispose some bodies. I mean, Paula over here likes to kick them around anyways.
As they should be. They don't deserve.
Yes, while
any-
people are patching
anything
up,
better.
speaking with the dead, and kicking bodies around, we'll take our own little break.
I mean, I've seen
See you,
people
Lapis.
legit just wake up right now.
when. And welcome back, everybody. Once more into the Princess Shipwreck. Adventurers just found a heaping style stack of loot, without getting too much scratch on them this time. Now then, what's next on the agenda?
Okay, guys. From the looks of it, the people who were hurt are still just as hurt, and the people who weren't hurt at all. So, another floor. How about it?
Answer wanna
I'm down.
do you wanna quick heal?
I'm fine.
Oh,
Could I attempt to heal Iron there?
Ironara, unless you have a healing spell, you're not able to use treat wounds at the moment with your healing tools, as they are immune to it for 1 hour after their own
Okay.
treatment.
And I have a potion. I'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
Very
also another.
well.
There's also a minor healing potion in the loot you have found.
Well, then one of the ones who's actually low should take it.
I've got
Looking
3 of
at
them.
Paula.
potions from this. let's
Actually,
show you
since
where
I
from.
feel like shit's gonna get messy next floor, I wanna use one of my elixirs of life.
I have an idea.
Speaking
I
of
have an-
next floor,
say
I'd
one
like
thing?
to suggest I do the same thing last time, like get stealthy and check it out beforehand.
Before we do that, can I just say one thing?
Yes.
We have one potion of healing and one elixir of healing. The potion of healing will likely heal more, so I suggest that Paula takes that.
Yeah, reroll that one. That's
Wait, not with a hero point, or how do you re-roll?
oh, can I not even reroll?
You can't re-roll that.
Game says fuck you.
I can just use elixir again.
I think that consumes it again. Should be a different one.
Okay. Well, never mind then,
If
guys.
no one, if no
This
one takes
one
the healing potion,
was
I take
incredibly
the
still.
healing potion.
You feel like a black eye just kind of resolves. So it's kind of nice, but then you also look
Oh.
like the gaping scar that
Let's-
the goblin
let's
slicer
take the
made you.
healing. Let's give Paula another one.
I, per answer, am taking this healing potion, just so everyone knows.
Okay.
Hello.
How do you
let-
shake the box thing?
Can I just say one
Yeah,
thing?
double click it.
Paula should probably get that and use it.
Healing potion?
Yeah, you're not even.
Yeah,
using it.
maybe I can fix my other black eye.
Yeah.
Okay, I put the potion back. You can take the box.
Did anyone take the scorpion whip?
No.
No.
Does anyone want it?
No.
No need.
Anyone here use it?
Can I take it?
Do you know how to use it?
Can I? Wait, do I know how to use it?
It's a martial weapon.
You're only trained with simple weapon, not martial weapons.
Darn it.
My suggestion is it's worth quite a lot. So my suggestion is we sell it.
It is also a +1, meaning you can actually
It is also
take
+1,
the
so we can
rune.
actually take the rune off.
Yes, and apply to another weapon of your choosing.
Is the stealth check to check up made yet?
No, but
No.
Paula hasn't drank the potion yet.
How do I move the
There you go.
item into my brew inventory? Okay, you can just do that. Thank you.
You could drag it, right? But yes, who's gonna look up?
Well, I have 6 stealth.
I have 7.
I have 5 stealth.
This is gonna be huge healing.
I can take it.
Very well.
I
Eh.
can.
Better than before.
Meh.
I can go up and check.
Okay.
Well, stop,
you know
baby.
what? Let me cast a buff on you beforehand. Why is
Oh,
Momo
yeah,
dead?
that's probably a good idea. I'm not. I'm standing on someone dead. I'm just standing on a corpse. I tap on
Kick it.
extra hard. No, I don't.
Um,
Just kick to the side.
I'll cast protection from evil on you.
Okay.
You are protected from evil.
Okay.
Bah.
And I want to roll a stealth.
You already casted detection. Rusty,
But
Rusty, when you
hold on.
cast a spell that is not a cantrip, either please cast the cast button, or do the little crash trend, because then it scraps them off. She also cast one harm spell, so those 2 spells are now no longer on your spell list, including the protection spell. focus. So
Okay.
I'm removing that one. But
Sneaky.
24 sneak.
Was the aware of that? Okay. Then I'll just cast guidance to give you a little buff.
Okay, then it's a
Yeah, that'll work.
25.
25. But there you go. You pick up this buff. You see 3 goblins getting ready for combat. I'm kind of able to create a distraction. The other besides these 3 are ready for something to pair. But with your stealth check, you did very nice.
Do we throw another corpse?
No, we discharge.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Okay.
I have one idea. And
Hmm?
that is no, I'm still sitting there just oh wait, no. I have one idea. I go up first, or either me or Tosetsu goes up first. And I'm gonna rush in with harm.
Okay.
Both of you
Double
can go
time.
first. There's 2 ladders.
I also have harm.
Do you yeah, but okay, you can go in first with harm and I can go in second with harm.
Very well.
This is an
Okay,
interesting
well
tactic.
then.
Should I
Because
grab
if I go in first and you go after, then you attack me too.
You wanted to do the 3 point
Yeah,
harm?
hey, well, hold up.
Doesn't that attack yourself as well?
Mm, that doesn't attack me, does it? Kella?
Let me check what harm says.
Because I cast harm all around me.
You disperse negative energy in a 30-foot emanation. This targets all living and undead creatures in the area. Last time I checked, you were living.
So double-edged sword.
Very much so.
Dumb.
I thought the both of us go up and target the person each with the 2-1 where you.
Yeah, then I'm just gonna 2-1 and have okay. So that's
One
a good idea.
movement, 1 harm. That's what I mean.
Let me guess, perception check.
Wouldn't this be
When we go up now.
Stealth
wouldn't
check.
this be stealth?
Yes, you guys will be released
Rolling
stealth
initiative
again.
with stealth?
Which was it? Stuff?
Yes.
Um,
As you guys are laying the ambush, laying this attack, you were using stealth.
Okay.
and I'm gonna have idle move after me.
Ooh!
Oh,
Wait, guys.
Yes.
Should I grab the scorpion hit whip so we can sell it later?
We just
Momo's doing everything.
I have
Okay.
it.
Don't worry about
Yeah, you get these
I
things. You
am-
get these chests in this element too.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Wow, I didn't get a 5. Well, technically.
And
So,
for Paula,
Oh, yeah,
where are
there we
you?
go.
We
I haven't
we
rolled
just-
yet. Here we go. Big. No, not big.
87. Alrighty. Then here we go again.
Last place.
Begin encounter.
Could you, Tosetsu, could you just, we have the, like, move initiative thing? Don't we? Or,
Yeah, you can delay your turn to after
yeah,
another
delay
person.
initiative. So if you delay your initiative to, like, right before me or right after me, then we're gonna have it.
after me there will be Pushella, Arona,
Yes,
Aronawa,
but since we're,
and then you.
since they haven't noticed us, we can just say we're gonna start, or just everyone just ready their turn.
it. Yeah.
Up to us.
Prancer, what do you do?
Well, Prancer's going to delay at least.
Delay
yeah.
till whose turn?
Momo.
Yes.
But
So me
Wait,
and
what
Tosetsu
about
can
me?
come up and
Wait.
so me and Tosetsu can come up double.
Why
cast
did you
heal
skip me?
And,
Or wait.
no, we started with
Um,
Prancer.
Prancer.
Prancer,
Wait,
stop.
I have a question about delay rules.
What's up?
Is delay rules the same as first edition, where it's like, right, you delay, and then you can, whenever you want, say, right, now I want to go?
It makes it a lot easier for me in organization to be like, hey, say when after which purge you want to go, but you can still delay after you that delay.
So
Okay.
that's
Well,
fine.
I'm
You
going to
can
tell
delay
the
that
whole
delay.
party. Right, I'm going to tell the whole party to delay after Momo. And that Tosetsu should be the one right after Momo. So
Yes.
everyone's technically delaying after Tosetsu. Who's delaying after Momo?
Okay.
Sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
Okay, we're going with something else. Okay.
Isn't that the original plan?
That is the original plan.
That is the original plan. It's just
Well, I
that
thought-
you have to change the initiative so it's possible.
Ah, you know what? I didn't follow it. Fine.
Tosetsu.
I'll just roll with the punch.
I will be delayed right after Momo.
Right after Momo.
Me too.
Pashala.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? Do you also delay?
Yeah. Or should I cast guidance? Or are we all
No.
delay?
No.
Okay,
Yeah, guidance is only one action. You want to have all three of your actions.
No, actually, casting guidance could be a thing. But
Yes, but for action economy, it's better if all of us
Yeah,
wait after
but-
Momo.
if this goes the way we hope it goes, there's going to be one left and all of us. But we'll see. So yeah, fair.
Okay. I shall wait.
I'll say you delay to like after Tosetsu per answer. Era.
I'll delay after Parenza.
Delays after per answer. Then we are at Momo.
Okay. Then I'm going to step up and cast harm at second. At 2 actions on the one with the parrot closest to me.
You look up.
That's that
They
one.
moved. This one looks at you.
And I cast harm.
Cast
at
your arm spell.
second action. Spells. Arm.
And I have to make a fortitude save. Which he almost critically fails. Damn.
Almost a crit fail.
Very close. Roll the damage.
Does that work?
1d8 plus 1. 1d8, please.
Okay.
Please place damage.
Um,
The only time you do the plus 8 is when you, if you're healing an undead creature, increase the hit points restored by 8.
Okay, then I
3 damage. Bah. As you come up and you start casting the
then
spell and
I
you release the
use
negative
that
energy,
spell entirely.
you get shot at by a short bow.
Be right back. I just need to use the toilet.
As you stand at the top of the ladder, suddenly an arrow flies out as you release your spell. It it slices to part of your hand that you used to cast a spell, and you start to torment this creature, this goblin. Parts of its ethereal body start to cripple and wither.
I use Idle's action to pull myself down.
Yeah, sure, you're being pulled down. I even put you there so that other people can go up. Would that be your turn?
I don't have anything anymore.
Tosetsu.
Okay, I will be moving
Everybody. At this point, it's just literally everybody. Your entire group goes at the same time. Alright, you go up. Meow.
up. Okay, I will. Where do we have it? I will use. Oh, is my spell strike ready again?
You've had 10 minutes to
Okay.
recharge.
Then I will be using my spell strike, telekinetic projectile, and morning star.
The combo.
Yes. Oh,
I've given you new hero points again, right? Yes.
I will re-roll that.
A 12 wasn't enough. As you try and unsteadily hold yourself aloft on this stairway, trying to hit this creature that was already attacked, these goblins seem a lot more aware of the current situation going on. And before you strike it, your Morning Star finds the wood below, splintering. Poshella, you are rained upon by wooden splinters.
Ouch.
Perencer,
Climb up.
you climb up. That'll be 15 feet.
15, okay. No one's in good mood. Right, then I will go here.
20 feet.
Yes, and yeah, I'm going to cast Produce Flame on the one below me.
Wow. Produce their flame.
Oh, I think my headset just died.
No,
That's
Oh.
not good.
it's just the music.
Oh.
That's a critical. Double that damage, baby.
Woo.
Wait, can I right click? No, I can't.
Don't throw
Oh,
one.
you double it then.
Yes. As you walk up, you let your infernal power guide you around. Ifrit power guiding you inside. The air around you itself ignites as you lash out a massive gash of fire that engulfs this pirate. Scorched hair and cloths fill the air as smoke burns up his body. Ironera.
It's still alive, or is it dead?
It is still alive, otherwise you'll see a giant skull.
Ooh.
I climb up the stairs right next to Permanza.
That'll be 15 feet.
There we go. And I will cast Harm with 2.
If you
Is
keep
it?
standing there, you'll be blocking the stairway.
Oh, then let me move first.
There you go.
Wait, move down again and do a touch harm attack, I think, would be smarter.
And you have like one turn extra. No.
Yeah, got a point. Nope. There you go. And then I cast Harm.
And you do it with only one action with a range of touch. Roll the damage. Oh, nice 7. As fire engulfs this creature, you touch it, and the vines that make up your body starts to wrap around it, strangling it and draining it of all life. Its mangled corpse falls to the ground. You have one more action.
I move here.
Very well. This one is flanked.
Yes.
Ba 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 ba. Pushela.
Well, I would like to go down, or just peek down.
That's down.
Is that down?
That's down.
Okay.
The stairs on the right is currently blocked by Tusetsu.
Oh, it
So
is?
you would have to use this one.
Okay, I guess that's yours.
You will move 20 feet and you'll pop up right here.
Hi, guys.
You have 5 more feet.
Let's see.
Okay.
There's only one zombie?
There's one dead pirate, one being flanked by allies, and one at the edge of the boat.
Oh, I'll use Soul Siphon on the one that's being flanked. Is that possible?
Absolutely. Cast your
You should
soul
probably
siphon.
move 5 feet, though, so you don't...
Yeah, so you still have 5 feet movement.
That works. Guess that's all 5 then.
Here we go.
I need to make a fortitude save and you can roll damage.
That's 3. Oh my
That's a
goodness, okay.
critical success. The creature is unaffected. As you try and siphon its souls, this pirate has a whole life of its own. It will not allow you to suck it out of him. He stands in defiance.
Yes.
You have one more action.
Being
Melee attack?
grumpy.
Melee attack?
She currently has
Are
a
you able
sling
to see
out.
it?
You can make a slingshot attack. You can even cast Soul Siphon again.
I can?
Yeah, it's only
Again.
one action.
Again.
Alrighty, another fortitude save. Let's see if I roll another 20.
No way.
Critical failure.
17, only a success.
I do one
Ooh.
damage?
Takes
I
half damage. I'll take 1 damage. He takes a tiny bit of damage. I should try and suck its soul out of it. Either this creature has no soul, or it just doesn't want to give it up to you.
Wow.
Paula!
Kick a corpse.
Yeah, I will. First of all, guess I'm gonna move up
Alright,
to the second floor.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 25 feet.
Alright.
You have one more. 30 feet.
Could do that as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
One action.
Damn it.
You could have done this and then attacked like that.
Oh yeah. That's. I could have. Can I still do that, or did I move?
But just have to kind of make you move sideways to get here, so that will already have the
Okay,
private move,
sure.
so it will be 10 feet.
Damn it. Alright.
Let me at least have this one pirate, okay? You already killed the other one.
Alright, I'm gonna.
Look, it has a
sure.
parrot! Look at my
Sure,
precious
sure. I'll go in the tiger stance, as they say.
Look.
Become a tiger.
Look, he has a parrot and everything. Look at he's such a good boy.
He doesn't have a leg though.
I wanna smash the parrot.
No, not a parrot!
Goblin.
Oh, we got a cat on our side. That parrot is gonna be dead.
Wait, is there actually a parrot there?
There are
Yeah.
parrots flying about.
A cat? Don't we have 3?
Can I?
Yeah.
Can
Yeah, there
I,
are 3 cats, 3 cats on a row.
Can I roar at the pirate trying to scare him? Also his parrot.
You can make an intimidation check. This one knows your language.
What? Finally.
A 13 against his will not be enough. It is standing, even though it's being flanked, it is literally having its soul siphoned, and now a giant cat is roaring at it. This one is one hardy motherfucker. I like him. I'm gonna call him Steve.
I mean, this guy's way better
Well,
than the last one.
this one goblin is infinitely more powerful than the fucking.
Oh no. Oh no.
The start of the turn.
Oh
Wait.
no.
Door opens. Door opens.
Oh.
Damn it, Dutch came out. Hello, pretty boy.
Oh boy.
A sickle slices at Tetsatsu's face.
The curse
A
begins.
14. 17 just hits. Tetsatsu, you take 10 damage.
Oh shit.
Ouch!
As the sickle just pierces a part of your chin and slices part of it open.
We're playing that game.
Yeah, my favorite pirates. He's just going to move with you there. Oh no, wait, but I'm being difficult. There. He does the goblin shuffle. He goes back and forth. He goes like da cha 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 cha. There. Now you're now Tatatsu's flat-footed.
Shuffle.
He goes out with one skirmisher attack, which he blatantly misses. The bugbear before him looks angrily at him, points at him, and he has to make another one with this little skirmisher. Much better. Tatsu takes 7 damage.
Are you good
Tatsu,
there?
you are only barely hanging on this little stairway. If you don't move and you get one more damage, you fall right down. That'll be very unfortunate, wouldn't it be? Also, for the people that want to see what you guys are fighting, it is this beautiful creature. Only he's just carrying a large sickle and a dagger.
And a morning star.
Yeah, that's on.
She just said that.
That's the
it's not
picture,
that,
that's
but it's carrying.
Just gotta RP it.
It's oh fuck! I cleared everything. God damn it, stupid ass fucking. Let's see who's next. Oh, look, it's my other fun friend with a bow. He's gonna make a lot of bow attacks. I'm gonna roll randomly. From left to right, Perencer's 1, Paula 2, Aurora 3, Pushada 4, Tosetsu 5.
Just don't throw a 5, come on.
I can take it.
Good.
A 2 to Paula.
Why? What have I done to you?
You killed literally all of its friends.
Attacked first.
A
Yeah.
14.
I'm gonna kick your corpse later.
Missed. Let's see who's next. Another arrow is cocked into the bow. It's a 5. That one goes to
Okay.
Tosetsu. That's its first map.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
Setsu.
hero point?
You are dying. You fall down from the stairs to the ground below. Momo!
Somebody cast harm.
I just used it because I forgot how it worked.
The goblin holds up its little short bow, and with one point over in charge, he goes.
So you don't have harm any? You're out of harms?
Yeah, I don't have
Yee.
spell slots.
Momo!
Yes.
If you cast EP, there. If you press cast when you cast one of your spells, it actually takes the spell slot away. It's easier to track. It's bless and harm.
If idle goes up that, how much movement speed is that?
It will cost 15 to go up, and he has like 20 left, so you can like 15 and comes up here. Meow.
I should have bought better armor when I had the chance.
Damn it, I keep pressing the stupid buttons.
What if... Would it be worth forcing him to drink a potion?
Otherwise, you might die.
Yeah.
How much?
Or he gets
actions-
lucky.
How many
and,
actions is it to force feed a potion?
1 to grab it out of your backpack, and a second to force feed it.
I could stabilize them as well.
I got 2 potions.
Then I'm taking idle over here.
Very well.
I'm striking this little goblin.
Roll that strike. And that will be 2 actions. Did you just script my goblin? Did you just script my goblin? That just divide all of your attacks. Okay, roll the critical damage. You're gonna kill them one shot, aren't you?
No, that was wrong.
What?
Ah,
12 damage.
he still lives. This motherfucker still lives. Oh, Tetsu. When you are downed, you are put an initiative order right above the person that downed you. This way, your entire team has an entire round to get to you before you have to make saves. Momo, you still have 2 actions left, one of which must be spent to Momo.
Okay, then I'm attacking once more with idle, and I'm gonna use my action to. Okay, doesn't matter. And I'm gonna use my action to grab the potion.
You grab your potion out of your backpack. It is now in your hand. Ah. And then next up is Perencer. Perencer, you just saw Tosetsu fall down a flight of stairs after this horrifying creature came out of it and used a sickle to slice a half of his face open.
How
do you do?
hurt does this goblin look that idol just hit?
It is now looking pretty bad. A large gash is over his shoulder. It seems to have been withering blow after blow. You can make a...
Answer moves here.
Yes.
And then I cast Burning Hands.
Fun. How can
Yeah.
I turn this? I can't fucking turn it.
And that'll attack
There
both
you
the
go.
goblin and that thing.
Ooh, very nice. I have to make 2 reflex saves then.
Yes. And I'll
Yes.
roll my damage.
Big guy succeeds. Takes half damage. Small guy, please, please. You're my favorite.
No! It's...
Also succeeds.
Oh.
Okay, roll damage. 7. No, he's still dead. Ah! Oh wait, I have to do half damage. Fuck. Whatever, you're dead. Damn it! I want to make him run away. The bugbear is scorched from the fire, forcing right through his friend. You just grab him by the lapels and you just let your fire go, and you just burn through one goblin into another.
And I end my turn.
And you end your turn. Ironera. There's
Okay.
a large gout of fire that just shot out in front of you.
After that fire sprout, I cast another fire sprout on the big guy.
Cast that fire splash.
Yes.
Make an attack.
Attack. Roll.
8-13 misses. A large. They are covered in a large sheet of metal. If heavy armor. The fire just splashes on it, only heating the metal and not damaging the creature inside. You have 1 more action.
I'd like to move away.
You can move 25 feet. Where would you like to move? Oh, 30 feet even.
I'd like to move behind the corpse to take cover.
Certainly. You
Okay,
can,
yeah.
on your next turn, you can take cover behind the corpse. Pushella! All kinds of horror just appeared.
Hmm.
You can raise a zombie if you want to. There's a dead guy in front
Yeah,
of you.
but someone is dying downstairs.
That's also very true.
Yeah, but Momo will take care of that.
Momo, okay. Then I'm saving the race for the big bugbear, though.
Do note that mechanically wise,
Hmm.
Corpse is a corpse.
it is a bit bad. You won't really get anything. You just get a zombie shambler. Of course, if you just want to have like a little flavor that you're carrying this guy and do some fun experiments with him, absolutely.
Oh.
But for combat right now, you just animate something. You can literally just be something out of thin air.
Okay, I like to animate the corpse in front of Perancer.
Excellent. 1 more zombie shambler. Ah. You can give it 1 action.
Friend. Go attack your master. Go, go.
He starts to block the stairways down and slowly starts to kind of crawl over towards him, slashing at him. They only have 1 action at the moment. So they just kind of stand there for now.
Did he slash?
Well, that's okay. No. You can move, but you can create the character within 30 feet. You could have chosen to be there. I'll make him slash. There you
Okay.
go. 8-21. Misses.
Okay.
Paula. It's your
Yes, I shall move into melee range.
turn. Move into the melee range.
As we always do. Guess what I'm gonna do? You shall never see it coming. I'm gonna do flurry of blow.
Use him like the scratching pole he is.
And this time it's gonna be such a big roll. Easy. Oh, it's pretty
18. Misses.
Good. Damn it.
Roll your second attack.
Sure.
6. Also misses. You
I thought
have
so.
1 more
I
action.
have 1 more action. Who's first on the list to like do a turn? Momo and then Perenza, right?
Tosetsu. And then Momo. And then Perencer.
Since it's... I can only move.
So okay. Momo will take care of Tosetsu.
Yeah, I'm thinking of like aiding somebody, but I can't because I can't move.
You could aid me.
I could aid you. I was thinking about that. I'm gonna aid you. Yep.
You're preparing to aid Prancer. Very well. Prancer, please remind me. Meanwhile, there is a big mother hopper. This big mother hopper is gonna strike out. A little Missy just trying to ruin their day.
Not the zombie.
Yeah, they'll make a second attack against the zombie.
Nobody.
828. That is a critical. Dealing 22 damage to Paula. Paula, you are slashed through the chest, through your armor, and you two go down. This thing looks very, very happy. En in Goblin he says... Oh, had je nog niet gewacht, hè, als je niet naar boven komt.
Of course.
He attacks the zombie with a dagger. 422. That is also critical. The zombie shambles, falling downstairs and never returning again.
How is that you?
Then...
How do you swear in Dutch?
Godverdomme, kan ik het tering laaien.
Oh, hold on. You bitch.
Yeah, that works. He walks up menacingly to Prancer. Tosetsu, I'm going to have to ask you to make me a recovery check. Double click on your character, and at the top left in the banner there is your dying condition and a little dice next to it. Could you press me that dice?
Dying condition. Top left.
Yeah, dying, wounded, doomed, bad. Failure by 3. Your dying value increases by 1 to dying 2. If you ever reach dying 4, your character is dead.
Right.
Goblin Commando flanks Prancer. Starts to chop at her with a horse chopper. Mm-hmm. 16. Hits. Dealing a whole 4 damage. Go for a second strike. Yeah, that misses. Momo. Everything's kinda going to shit. There's a big mother hopper.
Because I never moved.
Ah, there you go. Don't worry.
I'm gonna, of course, take the healing potion.
I can stabilize
Healing?
Paula.
Just press use the healing potion and roll me that healing.
Where is the healing potion?
Should be in your inventory.
I only have the elixir of healing.
Oh yeah, I was just elixir of life. Oh well, Tosetsu, welcome back to the land of living. You're currently on the ground, a floor lower. You no longer have the dying condition, but you're wounded 1, meaning that if you ever gain a dying condition again, you start at dying 2.
Okay.
Oh, that was just one action from Momo. Oh yeah, Polly, you were down with a crit, so you're already at dying 2. Momo,
Where was that potion?
I didn't I put it back?
It's in.
I think Paul already used it.
No, I don't think they used that. Or did you?
Paula did use it.
You used an elixir, but did you use the full potion?
Yes, they used
Yes.
both.
Okay.
I have an elixir and a potion myself. Meaning
Put it
I could
down.
go up and help.
I was thinking of just casting heal on
Yeah.
Paula.
Works too.
Fernando, Momo, You've used one action. You
Yeah.
have. You can make idle do one action, and then you have 2 actions left.
And I'm also going to cast.
Nice, flanky.
Where's my spells? Wait, I'm on. And then I'm gonna cast Boost Eidolon.
Alright. Thank you. Pop. Pop. There you go.
Gonna attack this thing.
Move, boost, attack.
Where's it? 2.
You have 2 hero points. And
I
I'm,
am going to use the hero point.
I'm also giving you 1 extra for saving to Setsu's life. Much better. Full damage.
Critical hit.
No. Just
A nice 12 damage. A big slice to the creature's back shoulders. Muscular and reinforced. They seem to be tanking the hits. Perancer, you're currently flanked on all sides.
Yeah, I'd like to cast heal as 2 actions, and cast Paula. Heal Paula.
Alrighty. Heal Paula, and there's a +8 for a
Yep,
total
so
of 12.
14.
14 even. Paula, welcome back to life. You no longer have the dying condition. You're kind on the floor, but you have wounded 1. That was a horrible experience.
And then as my last action, I'm going to intimidate the big bugbear with the... just pierce it with my eyes.
Make intimidation check, baby. As you stare it down with those beautiful fiery eyes. A 20. Will actually work. They are now frightened 1.
Poderino.
Very nice.
And they now have -3 to their AC.
And that's my turn.
Yes. And that's your turn.
They seem to be hard to hit, so this is a good idea, I think.
Nera, what do you like to do?
Okay.
One big
I've
mother
planned it
hopper.
out. I'd like to move there.
Alrighty. Pop, there you go.
Then I'd like to cast guidance on myself. Give me a
Smart.
sec.
There you go.
And now I'd like to use my very last harm spell
Ooh.
with touch for 1 on the bugbear.
Very well. I'll have to make a fortitude save. They succeed, taking half damage. Taking 1 damage. You suck a little of his life out of it. However, it is a tough opponent. Even all of the damage you can soak into it, it seems to just be able to soak it up more and more. Pushella, your zombie is already dead. A horrible monster is right in front of you.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
is it?
On all sides.
Which one? Oh, there's one over there. Okay. I'm out of spell slots though, and I'm out of focus points.
Oh, you have 1 focus point, right? Oh, you did twice. You did Soul 7 twice?
It takes... Yeah, I used it twice, but
Ah,
I missed
fair.
both times.
Fair enough, fair enough.
So I think I'm gonna walk up to this one and touch it on the shoulder. Use shield touch.
Alright, cast a chill touch.
So, all done?
There you go. I need to make a fortitude save. It critically succeeds, damn.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, it seems I have my rolls back. Let's see. Let's move, and I think chill touch is 2 actions, right? And that'll be the end of your turns. Paula, you're currently on the floor, a little scattered, but still angry. You're out of your stance, though.
Yes.
You will need
I will need probably 1 action to stand up, right?
that, or you can crawl 5 feet forward and attack him while you're still prone.
Alright, I will crawl like a true tiger.
Meow.
Meow.
You roll over. Do you go into tiger stance again?
Yes, I will go back in my tiger stance.
Meow.
Biter.
And I will use. You guys wouldn't have guessed. Flurry of blows.
Hell yeah.
No.
What a rare
Holy
ability.
shit.
Smack him.
Alright.
Do it.
Crit.
Credit.
Yes.
Ooh, that's very nice. Also,
Almost.
Prince, I'm also giving you one extra hero point for saving Paula. 24 hits. Roll damage.
Alright, come on, big damage. Nice.
Nice 12
Let's
damage.
go.
And now roll that second attack.
Alright, come on. Come on. No.
That's a 9. You have no hero points
9.
left. That'll be the end of your
0
turn.
point.
They have no hero points.
Ah.
Guess who turn it is? Guess who has a target-rich environment?
Oh no.
Good that I'm downstairs.
She's frightened though.
I'm also downstairs, but that doesn't help
Is
me in
it
this situation.
I mean, I have one thing. Invigorating fear.
I got definitely fun.
Wait, I know what I can do next turn.
Wait, what is that?
I'm
again?
going to select a random target between the 4 people around. 1 is Paula, 2 is Idol, 3 Oronera, and 4 is Perencer. Oh, D4. It's a 3. It is going for Oronera. It suddenly, at a burst of movement, looks like it's striking out with its dagger, almost pointing it directly at your face. It, in its last second of movement, feints and goes with the first attack, attacking you with its sickle.
Reflex save? Or
26. That is a crit. Dealing 18 damage. You go down. That dying too. I'll spare you from not doing a second attack. It laughs and bolsters at another slow foe slaying. Nou, nu ben je wel een klein daar op de grond. It makes another attack. Rolling randomly. Roll D3. 3, going for Perencer. With its dagger. A 16. Will hit.
Yep.
Dealing 10 damage.
Ow.
Tasetsu. You're back up. Your friends need you.
Is the thing in a can I still cast a reaction?
Can you still cast a reaction?
I have invigorating fear.
But once per hour, creature in 6 foot against the frightened conditions. Yeah, sure, allows you to do that. Do you are infected by the shock of a prank of the term of terror, you gain temporary hit points equal to the level or 3, whichever is higher. You gain 3 temporary hit points.
oh, why did I just get another dying one?
Wait, do you have dying 3?
Who has dying 3?
I have.
Nara.
Nair should have dying 2.
Okay, then I will. Where is it right now? Probably-
Almost above. Here, you can easily go here. I'll
Okay.
slide movement. You will have to stand up and prone. You can move up there and you can do whatever the fuck you want. It is no longer frightened. You have 1 more action. Use it wisely.
Yes, I know. I'm currently.
You guys are gonna get a fuck ton experience, by the way. Jesus. Everybody's gonna be fucking level 2 after this.
I will just strike it with my Morning Star.
Slap the motherfucker.
Roll.
Come on, how many steel parachute?
22.
22 hits.
Roll damage.
A nice 5
5.
damage, not bad. Some spikes find their way
Is it-
through armor
Is it
plating.
no longer frightened?
Frightened only lasts for up until its turn. After its turn, its frightens condition goes down by 1 and it becomes no longer frightened.
Okay.
Goblin Commando is... I'm gonna be a bitch. Nah. De goblin says the bugbear, commands the other goblin. Ga even de bas halen dan, die moet even snel naar beneden komen. Dit verruigt echt, moet even naar even op worden gekrankt.
Do I know any of these words?
You have no idea what goblin sounds
I
like.
know everything what he's saying.
Dutch was
Yeah.
illegal.
I thought it was a rule. No Dutch.
Goblin is Dutch. The goblin will try and roll past Priscilla. Is it a 16 versus your reflex DC of 15. Yeah.
Oh.
They roll past you. They start to make their way upstairs.
Oh, you pussy!
How many floors is to this?
I think 4 or 5.
Like 4.5. They have like a little deck up top of deck. The next floor will be the deck. Momo, it is your turn.
I am going to. I'm going to cast Empower Eidolon, and I'm going to attack.
Could you cast that so I can just easily drag it over?
That is a good idea.
Thank you.
Just that long.
There you go.
Strike once.
Ooh, so that's 20.
Ooh.
25 hits. Roll damage. This guy's now completely just... Nice 9 damage.
Going to attack again.
He is getting very, very bloody at this point. H21 hits too. Nice. Come on, baby. Another 13. He's on his left foot.
And I'm going to attack once more with my secondary.
A 16 sadly will not be enough.
Yeah, I'm
Tries to...
try more.
Enough.
I'm not rolling higher.
And that'll be the end of your turn. Perencer.
I'm going to cast heal as one action on Ironara.
Alright. Roll that heal.
So 7 hit points.
Nice. Aranara, welcome back to the land of the living.
And that's my last spell slot.
You are
And now
you're
I
at 1
will
and
cast.
prone.
I will now cast Produce Flame as a melee attack.
Yeah, sure. Roll the attack, baby. 20 hits. Roll the damage.
Ah, minimum damage.
Oh, would you like to do this?
Ooh.
That's enough.
Oh.
I'm thinking I want to make his blood boil. So his
Ooh.
insides boil, so he just secretes ooze
I know.
from melting from the inside.
Idol's last couple of attacks left this massive scars on his belly, where his armor still open. Thank you for following, Luke. And you just put your hands inside of these gaping wounds and just let the fire loose as you just burn and boil him from the inside out. In his metal armor.
Okay.
Reverse heat metal.
Heat person.
Heat person. I cast heat person.
Congratulations. You all won this combat.
What
However,
about the goblin that ran?
I'd
There
like
was
to shove
somebody-
my scythe in the throat.
you all mutilate the corpse a
I'm
little
go-
further.
I'm leaning against the wall.
I want to look upstairs.
I'd
Make
say
a perception
I
check.
I asked Michelle to wait.
Can I just ask quickly, how long has it been since we entered now?
It's also almost midnight, so I'm gonna call a session soon. But all in all, you had about 3 10 minutes rest, 3 to 4, plus some random
Rather,
stuff.
Main question is, has it been 10 minutes since we last?
Sorry, what was the last part?
Forget that. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Someone has peaked and has been peaked.
Since that is a 1, I'm gonna keep everything else a mystery. And this will be the end of the session. As you all are in a shitty condition, you just saw one of these guys run upstairs for reinforcements. It is probably best for all of you to head the hell out of here before everything else breaks loose.
For answer orders, everyone, right? Bit hurt. Let's get out of here.
What? I don't
But
see
before
anyone
we leave,
upstairs.
Looted's good.
before we leave, let's loot this big corpse.
Let's loot this body.
I'll give you one piece of loot. I'm gonna give you one piece of loot. And that is a full plate set of armor.
And we
That's
take
good.
it and we head home.
Can
Prancer,
we take
you
the
now have-
corpse with us?
If you can carry it yourself, I'm fine with that.
Can we kick it home?
Can we take the corpse?
No, you may not.
Make-
take the- you-
Okay,
you may
let's
not
check.
take the
Let's
corpse
check.
home.
Let's check. This is the very last checks. Lula,
Mm-hmm.
Priscilla, make an athletics check if you can even drag this corpse in time.
Yuki.
If you roll high enough, I'll give you the corpse.
Acrobatics? Or we should...
Athletics.
Oh, I have a -1 on that. Let's go.
The dice says no. You will have to leave the corpse behind before arrows start to fly all around you, and you all have to flee more. Back
I'll be back for you.
to the settlement. Bah. And activate.
Until the settlement.
Hey, that bird is still here.
Hey, that bird
Can
is
we take
still
the bird
here.
with us?
Nice after adventure snack.
Alright, now, for everybody still watching the stream, thank you all for coming. Be lovely, be weird, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, cuties.